Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning, fellas. How are we feeling today? I see a lot of people in chat, a lot of questions that I want to go ahead and kind of just bullet point, fire, address. Today is day 19, if I'm not mistaken, of JOHTO being out, so a lot of things have been going on. I'm going to go ahead and start shiny hunting. It's going to be a big shiny hunting stream. Probably mostly just shiny hunting and questions and having a fun time talking about what's going on in PokeMMO at the current time. So let's go through these comments and bullet point these questions. Was an Adamant Salamence a troll pick over Jolly? I think going Jolly, it depends on the nature, I'd say. You want bold if you're going something like obviously a defensive Salamence with Rocky Helmet with Roost. You probably go Jolly if you're going Moxie. Adamant is definitely like it's definitely usable, but I would say you definitely want to go Jolly over Adamant when it comes to that Moxie set. How are we doing, fellas? Let me keep going. It's still nice though. Getting distracted by some pups making some noise. Sorry about that, fellas. Good morning, everybody, by the way. Zanarchy, what's up? What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What were the other... I know there were other good questions. Coffee talk? I don't know much about coffee, unfortunately. Yo, Patrouski, you need to stream on Twitch, brother. I've been streaming on Twitch since 2013, maybe even earlier. Where? I dual stream, my friend. I'm on Twitch and on YouTube, King.
Legends will join me.
Yo, God, thank you for the Twitch Prime to start the fucking day. 10 push-ups. Hopefully the Legends will join me. Of course, of course. Matt Port, thank you for the cool Duder sub as well. 2 subs to start it off is super fucking appreciated. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I have some more questions to answer. One sec. It's a hard learning curve. That's, dude, much respect for you learning it though, Zanarchy. That's fucking awesome, dude. BKZ asked something. Let me see. Hey, where did I miss this? Because you responded. Listen, so there is to be other stuff. Yes, thank you. Yes, I plan to do that. What's today? Wednesday? I could honestly do Twitch stuff today. We'll see. But I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted already. All right. What makes PokeMMO so good? Is it better than Temtem? I haven't played Temtem, so I can't really compare them directly. But from my understanding, Temtem actually copied a lot of the mechanics and MMO aspects from PokeMMO because PokeMMO is such a good system. For example, the breeding system, from my understanding, was straight up copied over by Temtem, which is not a bad thing. I'm not shaming them for that. If anything, I'm showing respect because they were smart enough to acknowledge, hey, this system is really good. This is the only system that's ever succeeded in a Pokemon MMO. Let's go ahead and roll with it. Now, I will say, from my understanding, the Temtem population is pretty dwindling, unfortunately. I would love to give Temtem a try, but there's a huge payment barrier to entry. It's like 40 bucks or something of the sort. And then also with a dwindling player base, any MMO with a dwindling player base is just really hard to justify because the economy is going to be hurting. And if an economy dies with an MMO, the game pretty much dies alongside it. What happens if you breed an Eevee with or what happens if you breed with a male evolution? It depends what you breed that with. If you breed a male Eevee with a female field egg group Pokemon, you're going to get the species of the female field egg group Pokemon. If you breed a male Eevee with a Ditto, it's going to come out as an Eevee. Depends how you breed it. All right. Any other... What else did I miss? What's up, Steve? What's up, Rebel? What's up, fellas? Are there mechanics on top of the base game? Yes, absolutely, of course. There's tons of MMO aspects like housing. There's no housing, but there is like links, shiny charms, donator status, shiny hunting, custom mechanics. PokeMMO is very, very much its own Pokemon game. It's not really comparable to any single generation of Pokemon or even a combination of such. If anything, you would call it like Gen 5 plus Gen 9 combined, but I think it's a lot more than that. Like even like Hordes or Sweet Scent and stuff, you see this. This is a Gen 6 mechanic that gets over like... just not really acknowledged as such. There's so many PokeMMO specific mechanics in the game that make it its own Pokemon game. All right. Whew. Anything else? What's up, Flap and Chad? Good morning, good morning. Currently for Sweet Tune. Good luck to you, dude. I need to take the time to breed properly. Yes, one of the biggest mistakes that I made was putting off learning breeding for so long. I was so stubborn, and it's so important. Let me switch this song. It's so sad. Okay. Pat, what was your world record time for shiny muck from scratch? Been thinking about resetting alts after 3 hours over and over to chase it, Hopium? Dude, that would be awesome if someone tried to take that. That would be That would be really cool. I think my time was somewhere around 3 hours. You could check it on the video. It should be somewhere around 3 hours and 20 minutes or something of the sort. I think I only hunted for like an hour because I got it at 1,005 encounters doing ×5 hordes to the left of Celadon. So my strategy for that run was to do enough storyline up until Celadon, reach the first ×5 horde location, and then pop off from there. That was a really, really fun challenge. Shiny Pokemon from scratch. What would you change about PokeMMO? I'm pretty sure I did a video actually somewhat recently on that topic. So if you Google everything I would change about PokeMMO Patrouski, a video of mine will pop up. Started my mission for Shiny Smeargle last night. I'm getting that. Dude, nice. Good luck to you, Swaggy Strategy. Good luck, dude. Got my first alpha last night. Yo, congrats. First alpha. Nice. 200 HP and attack. For attack and speed. Hey, you can't complain on your first alpha. It's just your first catch. Congratulations, though, dude. Yo, Hugsy, thank you for the fucking sub, man. The follow on Twitch into the immediate sub. Hopefully my content has earned that from you on YouTube or something already. Really appreciate the above and beyond support, dude. Did the 11th anniversary event happen yet? If not, when is it? I think there's links on my YouTube stream, I believe, in the description. Apologies, I am dog sitting, so if you hear any growls or anything, they're just playing. I'm sorry for that. 11th anniversary event. Yeah, there should be a video linked in the description. I would guess it's coming up in mid-September, maybe early October. We'll see. Yeah, so there might be some barks in the background. They're big, playful, fun little meme. Very active dogs for sure. I didn't play Legends Arceus. I haven't really played a new Pokemon game since Pokemon X and Y, unfortunately, but I do really like a lot of the new Pokemon designs, and I usually experience those via just Showdown, playing PU or RU tiers. Dude, I really appreciate that, Hugsy. Do you think we'll get other religions other than the dogs? I think it's possible at some point. I don't know how they'll handle future permanently owned legendaries. We'll just have to see. I never heard of Cassette Beast. Now I really want to look into that, though. Yo, okay, the fucking support right off the bat starting today's stream has been so insane and so fast. Yo, thanks, Omni. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the $5. The super chat. A lot of support really fast. I appreciate. Hopefully the content's been deserving of that. I mentioned to rewatch your Dex videos, but there are certain mons you can only catch in relation to seasons, right? There are definitely ones that are easier, for sure. The biggest things to keep in mind if you're going for Dex are Phenos, and like you gotta start doing Phenos essentially ASAP. And my guide covers that. Dog stream a little bit. Am I crazy for not finishing JOHTO yet? No, I don't think so. There's a lot of people. I think even like best friends like just finished JOHTO. Like it's just a lot to do, a lot to focus on, a lot of content. When Safari hunt Pat, I hunt in the Safari quite a bit actually, especially during like shiny wars and stuff. Scared of going another 22 encounters? Oh, like 22k on top? 44k would be a little rough, especially for your first shiny, but at least it'll set a good expectation. Honestly, going dry for your first shiny might be the best time to go. What's happening with... Okay, so dramatic. Sorry, they're literally fucking crying. Sorry, guys. They're just crying because they can't. Because Casey went upstairs to work and they're at the gate and want attention. Okay, anyways, sorry. Pup sitting has been a bit stressful. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I think that going dry on your first shunt might actually be the best time to go dry, because then if you go dry on your first hunt, every other hunt afterwards is gonna feel a lot better, right? If you go 50k dry on your first hunt, or even like way more, right? Like your next hunts, if you ever go like 40k dry or whatever, it's gonna feel like a lot easier. If you start things off with like a 100k hunt, every hunt after is gonna be so much easier in comparison. It's gonna be super nice. Pet them. Here, come here. Houdini, Nova, come here. If they come here, I'll absolutely give them some pets. They just want Casey. Come here. They're just on the stairs, pouting for Casey. 450k battle points, probably choice items, Rebel. That's a fucking lot, dude. I'll have to look into that, Nikimi. Yo, what's up, Arder? I've not touched Johto Sag. So much new things. You're XP trading someone AFK. Just be careful you don't kill or Shen's or a safety net. There's a huge safety net on that stuff. If you're ever AoE attacking a horde, you'll get a warning before you actually like attack it or whatever. Play with Puppy Sag. If they come here, I'll give them attention. I have a good IV Magikarp. If you redeem, you might have already done it, but if you redeem the channel point stuff, yeah, I try to give decent-ish IVs, but it depends. Do the number of concurrent users in PokeMMO? We don't know for sure. I only have guesstimates, and I made a couple videos talking about that. I would guesstimate right now. Also, there's a huge question between like concurrent versus like daily. Is the monetization only cosmetic? No, you can technically buy Pokeyen if you want to, but that's the only thing. Pretty much every single MMO allows you to do that. Pretty much every single MMO allows you to buy in-game currency with like IRL money. Think of like WoW tokens or old school RuneScape bonds or anything of that sort. Pretty much every MMO at this point has that, which is a little unfortunate, but at the same time, like in PokeMMO, Pokeyen can only get you so far. No matter how much, you could have 10 billion Pokeyen, and that Pokeyen isn't gonna buy you PvP skill. Like someone with 6 times 31 perfect PvP Pokemon is gonna get their fucking shit stomped by like someone with like 25 plus statted Pokemon with like more PvP, not like a little bit more PvP knowledge. Like PvP knowledge and skill goes a lot longer of a way than just those extra stats. What's your guesstimate of daily / concurrent? I would guess that there's around 100,000 daily players and probably around 20k concurrent at the time of Johto. Maybe like 120k daily. Well, I would guess 120k daily, 20 to 25k concurrent. Outside of Johto, I would guess those numbers are probably closer to like 50 to 60k daily and probably like, or 40 to 60k daily and probably like 10k concurrent. That's my guess. Why you hate me? Why do you think I hate you, Ninetales? What's up? Did I miss a chat? I'm missing a lot of chats. There's a lot of comments right now, man. What's up? What's up, though? Good morning. With all that's happening, what's your favorite region? My favorite two regions are just Kanto and Unova, but a lot of that's just because of nostalgia, which I always admit, you know? Well, Kanto is from nostalgia. Unova is because it's actually a really good region. And then I really did like Johto. Johto's probably the third. I wouldn't go that far, Arders. People who aren't subbed to me probably just don't want to see daily PokeMMO videos in their feed, which is totally understandable. You're awesome, Ninetales. Did you fight Red again yet? Yeah, yesterday, man. Yesterday. I have a video coming out showing the run and everything, though. Unova's a really good region. It does have a lot of dialogue, yeah. Which can be a pain on reruns, but I think it's good on like your first Unova playthrough. The dialogue is good, but on reruns it can be a little bit of a pain. Super fair. No, they just don't have taste. Oh, okay. Best place to pay with decent looking shinies. What are you looking for? I think I might have a couple of videos on that as well. I know I covered the issue is the Dragon Spiral Dratini spot isn't nearly as good anymore. What's the average number of encounters for a shiny? 30,000. The shiny rate inherently is the same exact thing as the average amount of, like, it has to be mathematically. 1 out of 30k is the rate, therefore 30,000 encounters is the average of encounters per shiny. Now my average is a bit higher because I'm all time because I'm a bit unlucky, but hopefully if I play long enough and do enough shunts, it'll even out over time. It should at least. Copium. I have a video talking about this, Ropalcalt. If you Google, will PokeMMO add Gen 6? I have a video talking about it. I have a video scheduled talking about Black and White 2 as well. 1 in 30k, how long does it take to run through? It depends on the method of shunt. Like it can vary drastically, right, Parallax? So what I'm doing right now, ×5 hordes with Leppas, this is like the fastest shiny hunting method in the game. So I can crank out like 1,000 to 1,200 encounters per hour doing this method, but it does cost you a bit of money to use Leppas, but you can still do ×5 hordes that are near a PC for free and crank out around 1,000 encounters per hour. That's going to be around, 30 hours average. Now, if you're doing something like single encounters, that's going to be like 100 hours average per shiny. And if you're doing something like egg hunts, that's going to be 6 to 18 months. It really drastically depends on what kind of difficulty. That's why like the PokeMMO shiny hunting system is so good, because there's such a good like curve of difficulty for anyone, like any kind of hunts. Like anyone can do a 30-hour ×5 horde hunt. That is super reasonable. If you truly want a shiny, that is a super reasonable hunt. Versus if you want to go more, yeah, like there's such a range. Yeah, there's truly hunts for any type of player, which I think is like, I think that's super cool, If you want to dump a bunch of money into the game, you could technically lower it with shiny charms and donator status down to 1 out of 24,300 as the rate. You could also just do that with Pokeyen. Everything that can be bought with real world money can also be bought with Pokeyen, and vice versa. So it's always like you're always able to free to play players are always able to do. There's not really like many pay to play. There's very few whales, I would say, in the game. Very few. Yeah, I hear that sentiment a lot, and I'm always happy to see someone else share that sentiment and join the game. Yo, Rag, welcome to it, man. People say a lot. Okay, new fave streamer is very sweet. That I don't see very often. I really appreciate that. What was I gonna say? People say a lot. I'm stealing this term from others. A lot of people say PokeMMO is the best Pokemon game you've never heard of. My Mouth's assist keeps dying. If you're having issues with it dying, I would get rid of Payday on it and just do assist and 4, because then or assist and false wipe, because then it's impossible for it to die. You can find Suicune at any route in the entire game, pretty much, Rousey. If you want to look up my guide, I recommend checking that out, because my guide's answering all the questions you're asking on that. So if you look up how to catch Suicune in PokeMMO, I have a quick guide on it that covers all the details a lot more succinctly than I could do in a live stream format. This route is just often picked because of the Miltank and the sort of shiny options here. You really just want to hunt wherever there's good shinies that you care about. I've been a full-time content creator since I was 18, luckily. I used to stream RuneScape, and nowadays I stream and do PokeMMO content, and yeah. Solid streaming voice. You're okay. You guys are buttering me up a little too much. I appreciate it though, dude. Thank you. Go to the region and battle fucking everyone. For real. I'm new, just started listening. I've been playing I missed the chat. Sorry, one sec. I've been playing since the original release of Red and Blue. I'm reliving my childhood. Yeah, dude, PokeMMO is so good. It's so good about like reliving nostalgia, but also adding in new elements into that once you beat the storylines, which I really enjoy. Yeah, I haven't seen, I don't know, JW Tree. Yeah, we'll have to see. And it's tough to tell, like, obviously Miltank here is nice, but eventually that's going to be like it's still like a common, now that it's ×5 horde, but it's a weird thing to like adjust to. It's strange. Ever tried Iron Man mode on RSRS? I was you gave me a perfect opportunity to weird flex. I was the 74th person in the world to max an Ultimate Iron Man, which I am pretty proud of. I liked Ultimate Iron Man. I have a maxed main account on Old School RuneScape that I reached top 1k EHP in at my prime, and participated in fantasy EHP tournaments, which is essentially just nerdy skilling, efficiency, sweaty stuff for RuneScape. And then I also played an Ultimate Iron Man and maxed an Ultimate Iron Man, and that was a lot of fun. Been around 4.5 years playing RuneScape for around 10 hours a day average, and I loved every second of it. I don't know anything about a lot of mechanics like that, like Pokeathlon and stuff. Hilariously, I was never too good at a lot of tick manip stuff. I really did a lot of arty rooftops and just random stuff here and there. I was very much a marathon type player. Like, I was not the best mechanically at RuneScape by any means, but I had fun doing some stuff here and there. What's good mons to flip this season? Right now, keep an eye out on Cyndaquils. Keep an eye out whenever alpha swarms happen. That's a really good opportunity to make flips. Making flips on alphas as the swarm is happening, because a lot of people will go catch them all, list them really cheap. They list them immediately after they catch them, and the prices will, go down for a second and then go back up or whatever. That's a extremely nice compliment, Omni. I really fucking appreciate that. I think I'm not educated enough to do game design. I'm not quite there, you know. But I would say I've played a lot of video games. I've played tens of thousands of hours of MMOs. I've put 20,000 hours into RuneScape. I've played a lot of games for a large amount of time, many different types of games. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of like certain games tropes, mechanics, etc. I think I'm very good at critiquing games and very good at like breaking down games. Not all games though. It depends. Not all genres, right? Games are really fucking vast. I don't have enough experience with like the older generation of games as well. Things like I don't have much experience with like Intellivision, ColecoVision, Atari 2600. Like I don't have a whole lot of, even like NES and SNES, I don't have a whole lot of experience with. So I couldn't really judge super well. But I would say I'm much more of a game critiquer and game player and enjoyer versus a designer, but which are, you know, can kind of lean into each other, but I'm just not quite there in terms of design. But it's a huge compliment. He's still a boomer. True. 25, getting old. Level 2 cows. Killing cows is definitely what got me into RuneScape. Got me hooked. Dude, yeah, of course. Arger, ask whatever question you'd like, man. Yo, good morning, Clue. I appreciate it. I'd love to hear what happened, PHC. Yeah, I haven't heard, I don't think. Yo, Light Quiver, what's up? What the fuck is that music? Hey, it's some chiller, calm Pokemon music. Sometimes we have a little chill time on stream. Do you know which Alpha Johto starter you choose if they drop? That's a really good question, Manson. Haven't even thought about that. Do you know which Alpha Johto starter you would choose if they dropped them for the 11th anniversary event? All of this talk about Johto Alpha starters, and I literally haven't picked which one I would pick. Wow. Wow. Maybe like my heart leans towards Typhlosion / Cyndaquil. It's obviously my favorite, but like I think it'd be between Cyndaquil and Feraligatr. I don't know what Chikorita's hidden ability is. Flash Fire is like interesting, can be useful for switching in like for eruptions on Typhlosion. And then Feraligatr is definitely the best one. Getting Sheer Force is pretty insane. I'd say Alpha Feraligatr is probably the best pick. But Chikorita would end up being pretty rare because it's definitely the worst and not many will pick it. So if you want to go for money, maybe it's worth to go Chikorita. That's a really tough call. But they all have so much value because of that. It's crazy how they all have like a fair amount of value. Like Typhlosion is going to be hugely picked because it's obviously a gym rerun mon. Feraligatr is the best one in PvP, so that'll be decently picked. And then Chikorita is probably going to be picked out of speculation because so few people will be picking Chikorita that it'll be worth so much money in the upcoming years. Each single one of them has like solid reason to pick, which is really funny. That's really interesting. Yeah, we could get that's genius as well. You could get alt account ones. Yeah, that is definitely true. That's definitely super true, Louis Official. I doubt they'd be as valuable as Kanto starters if they exist because people will expect them so much. Yes. Once the first wave of something happens, the second or the next wave is always going to be so much less valuable. I just accidentally teleported. Oh no. But yeah, absolutely. Think about like any holiday or any event item. Like there's a reason why the 2013 vanity items in PokeMMO are worth so much versus like the 2014. 2014 and 2015 are still worth a lot, but not nearly as much as like the first wave of vanities, right? Like that first wave is the most because people don't really know what's going to happen. It's like hugely risky to ever, and there's also just less that exist, yada yada. If you look up if you're looking for what an alpha Pokemon is and the differences, if you just Google alpha Pokemon explained PokeMMO, it'll pop up, guys. Make sure to Google questions. Super, super valuable. Like JW Tree said in a recent comment, which I really, really appreciated, I have over 1,800 videos on my channel answering questions regarding PokeMMO. It'd be a huge waste of that time and disrespectful to that time I spent making all those videos answering those questions to just repeat all those same questions and stream every single day. I really like answering questions, and I do try to get to everything, and I like being more in depth or kind of going deeper into really good or specific questions, but if the resources are out there, they should be used, you know? Possible the alpha starters are not limited as well. Not limited. I'm not sure what you. Oh, like, I think that I don't know. I feel like the JOHTO alphas will be limited, similar to the Kanto ones. But that's just me. Yeah, you have to pick one. Yes, Mattport, you have to pick one. Yeah, so the way that this is actually a good thing to bring up for newer players or for those who don't know, the way that alpha starters work during the anniversary event is once you beat the boss, I think it's like red or something like that. Once you beat the boss, which they might change since there's red in JOHTO now, hilariously. Once you beat the boss, for the third time I say, in the anniversary event, you'll be awarded with the selection of one alpha starter. That's how it worked last year. It may not be the same this year, but it probably will be. So you get to pick one JOHTO alpha starter after defeating the boss. No, Mattport, you're perfect, dude. You're totally perfect. That was a good question. That was literally nothing but a good question. Okay, true, missed. No, we cannot help with that, and unfortunately, I do have to time that out. So, for those who don't know, asking for where to get ROMs or how to get ROMs or anything of the sort is totally against game rules. You have to supply your own ROMs via legal sources. Asking for illegal sources or illegal links is against game rules. It puts me at risk of getting banned. It's not really a big deal because obviously most people who ask just don't know, but just keep that out of my chat. Like it's a big deal for those who do know. If you say stuff in my chat, you do know, like that's a pretty bannable offense. I have to like take that pretty seriously. No sharing of any resources like that. No promoting any breaking game rules in chat is really the TLDR, which obviously is a cold take. Yeah, that's kind of genius shredding. Make it be the fight be silver. Which one, Data? There was Pokemon World Online. There was Pokemon Crater. There was those were some of the really early ones. I think what else? There was a lot of bad Pokemon MMOs. There's been a lot of really bad browser-based, text-based Pokemon MMOs over the years, and I really feel like PokeMMO was the first to be even decent. Whatever in the shiny Suicune, I think the person still has it, but I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, Leo? Appreciate the Germany shout out. What's up, dude? Did they end up selling it? Wow. Did the owner of Shiny Suicune actually end up selling it? OT sold? I know they were looking for offers. Did they actually go through with it for sure? Do we know what it sold for? That's actually... I'm so curious. I really hope the public knows. That would be so interesting if we actually knows what the Shiny Suicune sold for. Sold for $5 bill. I mean, that sounds about right. Honestly, I think that you could even argue it's overpaid, which, I mean, it's just impossible to evaluate something like that. It's so hard. Is something like that rarer than a secret shiny Shedinja, for example, which secret shiny Shedinja I think is valued at around $2 to $3 bill. I don't know if it's just the JOHTO hype, but it's like more shiny Suicunes will inevitably come into the game. Obviously, super hyper slowly, but they definitely will come into the game at some point. You know, yeah, I'd love to see screenshots, Clue, if possible. That'd be really awesome. Shaman is definitely going to end up being worth more than that. If anyone ever gets a shiny Shaman, that will be worth way more than the Suicune. Probably 2 to 3 times as much, which is hilarious to think about. Yeah, I'd love that, Clue. Imagine the person like uses the shiny Suicune as like a barter tool and to like help trade for the shiny Shaman. Once the shiny Shaman is eventually achieved, that would be the true shiny trade. I mean, that Shaman, good luck to you. Yeah, I feel like Shaman will be like 15 bill. Waiting for these screenshots. Let me go over to Team Mister. Is it okay if I show these screenshots on stream? Apparently they sold it together. That's so... Or people like Duo bought it. It's so interesting. Here, let me... I assume this is okay to show on stream, but I'll check chat really quick. You can show? Yeah, no, dude, Clue, you're perfect. I got the screenshot. Here, I'll show you guys. Absolutely, no, you're perfect, dude. Obviously, you can't rush something like this, you know? Here it is for those who are wondering. The Shiny Suicune sales proof screenshot. Someone say they bought it as two people bought it together. Teresa, the owner of the party hat, which I didn't expect. Me and Teresa bought together for $5 bill. Link Suicune. There it is. Wow. I did not expect... Wow. That's just shocking. Honestly, if you're gonna sell any OT shiny, I kind of respect selling something like this to where you're just set for Pokeyen for life. I mean, more power to them. I'm mostly just shocked that people bought it together as a duo. I know Teresa is someone who like wildly cares about preserving PokeMMO history. That's something that like they really, really care about, which makes a lot of sense to go for something like this. So more power to them to have the funds, to have the resources, and have the ability to go for something like this in the name of preservation and obviously, I mean, based flexing. I mean, it's super cool. It's a super respectable goal, and I don't know. That's a crazy thing to have happen. The only shiny legendary in PokeMMO has been sold, which is just crazy to see. People also always ask me like how trades like this even happen, since, you know, the max cash limit in PokeMMO is around 2 bill. Usually stuff like this is done via a mix of like items and 6x31 shinies, etc. So like they might have traded something like 2 6x31 shiny Charizards, 1 6x31 Venusaur, like a Blastoise, like a full set, maybe like, you know, some extra shinies, like 1 flaming skull mask blue, and then plus like 2 bill cash or something. Like it's usually a mixture of a ton of values of just very, very expensive things. This level of wealth is just something different in PokeMMO, you know? Yo, Centaur G, thank you for the raid, my man. 31 people coming in hot. I really fucking appreciate that. How you doing today? Love the emotes as well. Bro's got the fucking low tad. Thank you so much, man. Really, really, really appreciate that. Hopefully the content's been good. Hopefully the stream was good for you, man. Ads? Oh, god damn it. Come on, Twitch. I appreciate it, dude. Yo, I appreciate it, Brio. How much did they pay for Shiny Suicune again? It was $5 bill. $5 bill. Let me go ahead and... Okay. They beat a Pokemon breeder for others is good at money. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, absolutely. Breeding in general. Some people do breeding shops. Breeding shops seem a little overly complicated in my opinion. I feel like you make more money from just like breeding for profit and just kind of going for like breeding whatever you want to do for profit and whatever the market calls for. But they don't know about the ×5 Suicune Horde and Kalos. True. Wait, that's awesome. That's incredible. Thanks for the good luck on the shiny hunt, guys, and all the follows. Thank you to everyone who just followed. Super appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been enjoyable, at least a pico bit, to actually warrant that kind of support. I appreciate it. Or region next release, right, Pat? Wait, what's up? What's up, friendly? How are we feeling today? I'm pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I've been really enjoying... Dude, I've just been doing a replay through of Dungeon Defenders, and I've just been... I fucking love that game, dude. It's so good. It's so fun. My favorite thing in the world, man. Playing PokeMMO, shiny hunting all day, having a blast on that game, and then taking a break from video games with more video games. It's just... what else could you ask for? It's pretty fucking good, you know? I really love Johto. It's like, I think I would go as far as I would never make this claim for any other game because I think this is like the one. I think Dungeon Defenders is unironically the most underrated game of all time. Unironically. Here is 19k encounters though. 1901, almost clean. Good spot to XP train in Johto without Leppas. You're looking at Mount Silver, man. Outside of Mount Silver, the whole thing with people keep asking me these questions. I've gotten a lot of questions recently, like, oh, pre-Mount Silver, where should I XP train? Pre-Mount Silver, where should I payday pick up? Pre-Mount Silver, where should I this? And it's honestly like, man, Mount Silver is just so good. Like, if you're pre-Mount Silver, you probably should go XP train in other regions that aren't Johto. You probably should go to like Hoenn, Tentacruel, Battle Frontier spot. If you want to like EV train, like, Johto is a great region. There's a lot of benefits to them, but the benefits, a lot of them are at Mount Silver or require Leppas. Johto is very much a end game or later game, late player region because you have a lot of Leppa locations, a lot of Leppa shunts. You have a lot of really good spots and everything, but post Mount Silver and such, a lot of money making post Mount Silver, a lot of XP post Mount Silver. You've got to do other locations, other regions if you want those things pre, you know, if you're not late game, you just gotta go to other regions, guys. Johto is not the place to be to XP train pre Mount Silver, right? Kind of where I'm at, but that's, yeah. I'm just not a huge PvPer, Skyman. Like, if I am to do PvP content, it's usually like kind of me anyway, and I kind of either do randoms or like a full shiny team and an NU. If I ever have a serious PvP arc, it'll probably just be videos. I really don't. That's for streaming for me. I'd rather just stream shiny. So, you know, I can't make videos about shiny hunting, but I can make videos about, you know, what's it called, right? You just reach a max level of cash and like you won't be able to like claim anymore. Kokishi. Shiny Miltank in 5 minutes. I like the call. We'll see. Yo, that's awesome, Trexies. Nice work, dude. A Shinx one sounds like literally like such a good idea, like a good theme as well. Like, I don't even care about like Shinx too much personally, but like shiny Shinx is like so beautiful, such a great looking shiny. It has like gold, like that shiny effect. But it's a perfect theme. Hey, we'll see, Tom. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, Clarko. Yes. Shiny hunting is a perfect piece of content for stream, which is why I do it. And you really can't make videos about shiny hunting aside from like locations and like tips and tricks here and there, but like there's not a whole lot of consistent content you can do from videos unless you like are lucky enough to get a bunch of shinies and have reactions every day, KekW. But what's up, Stinky? What's up, Grandfather? So I try to keep shunting for on stream content, and then PvP would be like videos or other contents like videos, right? Shiny Shinx and the whole line is so good. Bad stats, but looks cool. Yeah, I wish Luxray was a little better for sure. Like, I think Luxray is like almost Luxray. It's like that trio, right? Of like Luxray, Magmortar, Electivire. They're like all almost good. All look very cool. And they're like all almost good Pokemon, but they're just missing like a stat or two here and there. Yo, dude, I'm always happy to fucking hear that, Scatters. That's one of the like, when people say that my content has helped them make Pokeyen, that's awesome. When it's helped them motivate them to get shinies, that's awesome. But when people give me the compliment of, hey, I've been having a hard time and your content's been keeping me like entertained and interested and like, you know, stable while getting through that, or your content helps me like get through like a rough day at work, those are like the two, like those are the two realest impacts I'll ever have on anybody's lives, and that's like a fucking honor. And I say that as like that's like a really big and important, incredible thing, not like oh, that's all I'll ever do, yada yada. It's like a very, very positive thing, and that's all I could ever ask for. That's fucking incredible, you know. So I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. And yeah, that's enough. Like if I annoyed 99 people, if I mildly annoyed 99 people every single video I put out, but I like aggressively helped one person who was in a bad mental place, like one person every video, I'd probably still make videos. Like that's probably worth it to me, right? I feel like that's like a super, it's cold take, right? But I appreciate it, Clarko. Not an appropriate question to ask on stream. What's up, Grandfather? How you doing today though, dude? I get this question a lot. I might need to do a whole video talking about it. I mentioned why I don't do tournaments or catching events in a recent Johto kind of vlog video. But But the reason why is that it's just TLDR, it's just not really worth my time and energy. And what I mean by that is there are so many tournaments. I don't know, let the dogs out in a quick sec. There are so many tournaments and catch events every single day. Easily, you could participate in a catch event every single day, 7 days a week if you wanted to. There's so many unofficial, so many official events. I'll let you out in 1 second, Houdini. I'm sorry. There's so many events, so many tournaments. Whereas like if I were to add like, you know, add another one on top, it's just like, oh, okay, one more. But versus like if I were to spend that time and energy making videos or streaming, that's something that not everybody can do. So it's kind of like, why would I just do like pile another thing on versus do something pretty unique that I can do for the community? That's fucking awesome, Jay Daruda. That's awesome. I have thankfully never failed a shiny, but I've had some really close calls. I'm gonna let these pups out. Give me 1 second, guys. We should do a shiny Yola mode. If someone wants to make one on 7TV, I'll definitely add it. No, there's no Pokerus in PokeMMO. I've gotten this question a fair bit recently, which is kind of funny to me. Pokerus in PokeMMO. The issue with Pokerus in PokeMMO is that since it's an MMO and since like Pokemon are traded so aggressively and so rapidly, every Pokemon would catch Pokerus in the matter of like 2 days. Like it would just be like a static effect that all Pokemon have. Like it would just spread so quickly. Yo, thanks, Mist. Let me see this. Wait, is there actually one? Fuck, there's one that already exists. Okay, we add Joel Pride. Based. I didn't know there was one that exists. That's awesome. Loving the music today? Yo, I'm glad to hear. It's not something I would usually do. I kind of like the more hype stuff, but like it's nice to have a little more chill background stuff here and there. I do want to kind of turn it down a little bit though. Maybe that's just me. How come you don't hunt shiny Flaffy? I can only hunt one Pokemon at a time, grandfather. You could ask well, how come you're not at Larvitar? How come you're not at Dratini? It's on the list, man. It's just I physically can only be at one shiny at a time, you know? And it takes 30 hours per hunt on average. This one's been a lot longer. Only so much I can do, King. No, I haven't, Phoenix. That's interesting. I haven't tried. Honestly, I should try a lot more mods. Why are you hunting Cranidos? Yeah. Skill difference. So true. Alt 4. Okay, Ardor. What do you think I am? You thought that you were going to catch me on an Alt 4 trick. Come on, what am I? What am I, new to the internet? Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Did you give up on Cranidos? Dude, you have no idea how many people like asked that question in earnest. It's so funny. What are these dogs? They're throwing around toys. They're playing tug of war. They're popping off, dude. Sorry for any dog noises. I promise you they're just having a fucking time of their life. I thought you forgot, Based. Twitch was going to make it against TOS, and they actually backed off of that because they got so much pushback. Also, I think any new affiliate contracts, it is against the rules, but I'm grandfathered into the old affiliate contract. Getting affiliates really fucking easy to get nowadays. I think it's like what, three concurrent viewers and like 50 followers. Back when I got it, it was still pretty easy, but a little bit harder. I think when I got it, it was like 12 concurrent viewers, and like it was back when it first rolled out. I don't know how many followers, maybe like 100 followers, but it was a little different. And then still pretty much the same. But then what's it called? I'm grandfathered into the old contract, so I should be good. And then once again, if they want to fucking take me down, a fucking small ass, you know, no viewer Andy, I mean, sure, sure. What are you going for shield on to get the pair? It's something I've considered. Hilarious. I don't think selling a shiny link is a scam at all. I think if you want to, if you're like a very solo player, I think people that buy and sell shiny links are people who aren't in a team and don't really have any active shiny hunting friends, which is totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I think if you're like a pretty solo player and you want to sell shiny link spots or buy shiny link spots, I think that's totally fine. As someone who's like in a really active team and has a bunch of friends who shiny hunt, I think just giving friends links here and there is like way better. And I think like just sharing links all around is really fun and beneficial. But yeah, they're not actually my dogs. I'm just dog sitting, but it's two pretty big chocolate labs. Oh yeah, it was wildly dumb, Scorb. To limit like anyone streaming on, it was just so crazy, Scorb. That is, yes, I've thought about it a lot because of that clue. Is it worth to farm with leppas? To farm with? Do you mean is it worth to shiny hunt with leppa berries, or do you mean is it worth to farm leppas for profit? Certain shiny hunts just require leppa berries, Michael. There's no other way to do it. So for example, Miltank here, it ends up costing you around 3 million Pokeyen, I think, per leppa berry shiny. But if I were to egg hunt or go for Miltank in a different way, it would cost me a lot more and a lot more time. It's definitely extremely worth. If you can avoid leppa berries, it's good, but I think Gixmergen has a good berry guide, if I'm not mistaken. Last shiny caught. It should be linked first thing in the description on YouTube. It was Eradicate. No, I don't need to, Bloom. I should at some point, but I don't really need to. In general, it's money lost, no? Okay. So, Michael, I could either hunt this spot with leppas, or I could teleport back to a PC and run all the way fucking back here. Certain spots are required to be leppa shunts. And money lost is not a bad thing. This is like, what's that? Like, this is like a very common MMO thing. It is much better to spend money and save a lot of time versus like doing something for free and it taking a lot longer. I could sit here and single encounter Miltank, and that would take me around probably 200 to 300 hours on average. Or I could sit here and use leppas, burn through around 6 mil Pokeyen on average, and that would only take me around 60 hours. So the difference is pretty huge. Time is way more valuable than money, and making sure to use your time wisely is really, really, really important. Yo, I'm honored by that sentiment, Noki. I haven't been using cam much because I haven't been at my place, unfortunately, and I really like having my little backdrop. Maybe I should just try to cam at some point here and there. It's very, very nice comment to see. I do appreciate that. No cam because he's bald. True. Based. Yeah, using leppas is going to cost you around 3 mil per shiny. It's not free by any means, you know? I really, really appreciate that, Noki. He's more aerodynamic. Okay, not worth to be bald. Chill. I'm never going bald, okay? Don't worry. But if you're a bald king, more power to you. I couldn't do it. I would be a bad bald person. I don't have the head shape or the fucking... I don't have the scalp, dude, okay? I couldn't do it. The bald kings out there, more power to you. I just can't handle it. I'm too cowardly. Hey, John Miltank. Yeah, now if you were to do it now, yeah. Okay, John Smith. We'll see. I appreciate it. We're still seeing Eradicate, so it's still possible. Still possible. Where's Aboja? We need her to shave his head when he's asleep. She might be... I mean, I would hate it more. Ah, so close, John. She would never want me to be bald. No shot. How old are you? I'm 25. A ripe yet old 25. It's a cow, grandfather. They probably have around that, if not more. It might even have. No, it's nighttime. Okay, well, it did just become nighttime in game, which means I now have to leave this location. I'll see you later, Miltank. It's awkward that my streaming times always line up like this, where I'm able to do about an hour of Miltank shunting and then I gotta peace out. Okay, we can go to Larvitar or Dratini. What does chat think today? I think I've been doing a lot of Dratini recently, so let's go hit up Larvitar. Let's shake it up. She ever had 100k? I'm sorry, I can't. I am so. I will do so many other challenges or like sub, rewards versus going bald. You explained breeding a Pokemon for the decks you previously had. So the people will come out. I have a video that recently covered that topic. I think it's called. It might be a little difficult to find though. I'll link since it's kind of awkward score, but I'll get it for you. Clarifying breeding Pokedex. Let me find this. Here you go. This video is for you, Scorb. This should answer your question. Larvitar being your first Horde Hut is crazy. That's awesome. I probably don't want Careful for it. The issue is I don't know what I want for it. I don't know what to go. I really don't know what Synchronized to use for Larvitar. I'm probably just going to make it a Pupitar is the thing. I think that's something something I have to think about. This is a hilarious sentence. I have to think about how I want to build a PvP Pupitar if I were to do so. How would I want that to go? It has Shed Skin ability. Smooth. Can this get D-Dance? I know obviously T-Tar can, but can Pupitar is the question. Dragon Dance, it can. Shed Skin Dragon Dancers, man, I love. This super fun strategy to roll with. I'd probably end up going Eviolite. It'll be similar to Dragonair, where it'll be Eviolite, Dragon Dance. What's its base stats looking like? Not the best, but doable. Do I end up going Adamant, Jolly? I'd probably go Jolly. And just, I think I'd go Jolly on this. I think I'd go Jolly and go for the speed boost. So, yep. We're going to get our Jolly synchronized Pokemon out of here. That's what I'm going to decide on. Nice. This guy's pretty high level too, so that'll be good. Yep. Should be good. Let's grab our Joiner Lucas as well, really quick. Dragon Dance was a TM move for it. Is the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell any good? I'm so glad you asked that question. It's pretty good. I like the flavor from the Taco Bell sauces. The real PokeMMO question. Yo, that's awesome, Polaris. Nice. Can I have a Cranidos? You can redeem channel points for one. I really do need to get rid of them, but it's just a lot to... I can't give one to everybody, so there has to be some sort of restriction behind it. Go ahead and trade this one out. There we go. Fire sauce? Yeah. I think I usually go like hotter fire. Really the main thing that changes is like the flavor at that point. We're back to talking fast food. We do a lot of fast food discussion in this stream. Me and Casey ended up getting Five Guys last night for dinner. It was a good meme. I'm not a huge Trader Joe's guy, but it can depend. Best hitting Smeargle nature? It depends on what you want to go. Smeargle's just so, diverse. You can do so many things. Usually like lonely, naughty, adamant. If you're going mixed, you can go mild, rash, something like that. Pumpkin spice? Pumpkin flavored stuff is super. I don't really like pumpkin spice. I don't like coffee and like lattes. I hate coffee, so like I lose out on a lot of pumpkin flavored stuff there. There is what's it called? Pumpkin ice cream is really good, hilariously. There are some things here and there, Yeah, I fought Red yesterday. I'll do a video going over my Red fight and my Red refight and my whole gym run with that. That'll be coming out at some point. 3 packs, yeah, nice. Yeah, Taco Bell is too good. I all my friends like love Trader Joe's. I'm not a Trader Joe's guy. I don't know. I hate how cramped the place is. Everything feels pretty expensive and pretty bougie. I don't think anything tastes good. Like the stuff they have, like the portions are. I really don't like Trader Joe's. It's just not for me. Like everything about it's just not for me. It's definitely a personal preference thing. I don't think it's like bad. I'll tell you if I think something's bad. Don't worry. It's just a personal preference. Yeah, pumpkin ice cream is legit good. Pumpkin pie is dog shit though. Pumpkin pie is like easily the worst pie, and I love pie. Pies are like one of my favorite fucking desserts. Lemon meringue pie is one of the best. Strawberry and cream pie is really good. Lemon meringue's probably number one. Key lime is always shockingly good, but you forget about it. Blueberry pie, pecan pie, holy shit, it's so good. Apple pie, it's crazy. Apple pie is like C- tier. It's like whatever, but Dutch apple pie is like A tier. It's kind of fucking insane, the difference. Like normal apple pie is like, okay, fine. It's, you know, it's whatever, it's pie. But like Dutch apple pie is so much better. It's insane how much it elevates it. Like it's fucking nuts. It's insane, the difference. Actually fucking rare. I mean, that's a positive to all my Dutch bros, okay? Dutch apple pie is just normal apple pie. You're actually, or maybe you're just, okay, you're either just Dutch, so that's normal for you, or you've never had both of those. They're so different. They're so different. I'm just Dutch? Okay, based. My base Dutch viewers with the better pies. Pumpkin pie is dog shit, dude. Just eat the blueberries. Jeez, you need 10 tons of sugar and trans fat. It's a pie, not fruits, Lauren. It's okay. Chill. If you're gonna judge people for eating pie, we know it's not healthy. That's not. You're not eating pie and being like, I'm really glad I'm having this to add to my macro fucking nutrients for the day. Like, like it's fucking pie. It's fucking literally just sugar. Okay. Get this man better taste buds. They can't, man. I have the best ones. Dog need pet. They just barked and ran upstairs for no reason. I think Casey might be coming down, so they're just excited. What the dog doing? They're just they're smacking the. So these dogs get so excited that they like whack their giant tails against the wall over and over again. So it's like, it's so good. Okay, yeah, they were just excited for Casey. Casey came running down. My dog broke his tail doing that? Holy fuck. Okay, that's terrifying. But Pat's dog impression. God damn it. Yo, yeah, wide. These dogs are very wide people happy. What's the max sweet scent PP? You can have the, so the number can get really high, Burster, but you can only ever do 6 sweet scents before having to heal. If you go more than, I think 32 or whatever is the normal max. But if you go higher than that, you just end up, it just subtracts by a percentage. I thought 32, yeah. You don't actually get more sweet scents. I didn't do that on purpose. The only reason I have more sweet scents is because I just brought my Soak Smeargle to have a backup catching Pokemon, which also happens to know sweet scent. So I just have 2 Mons that know sweet scent, but it doesn't actually affect anything. I don't get any more sweet scents because of that. It's a really good question. It's like a really easy, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool if they could like fix that, honestly, so Lauren, it'd be more, yeah, easy to understand. No, I'm just going for the Larvitar fight. They are playing so rough. You know, sorry for dog noises. They're just playing tug of war. They're just big dogs, so they play pretty tough. But we watch them really carefully. Why was Red not there? I did a video covering it. If the video is called "I did like the dumbest mistake" or something, how do dogs doing, dude? They're playing. They're having their dogs being dogs. That is true. Yeah, that's a terrifying fucking thought. Fuck the emote, JW Tree. Don't want to be a sermons, dude. You're perfect, man. You're totally good. Show me your listing. I'll buy a 100 Pokemon for you. It was for my last team. Oh, dude, I fucking appreciate that. Yeah, I can show you my listings. What are some cool... I'll try to offer up something cool. I have like a Smoochum, but that's sassy. That's kind of dog shit. Never mind. Don't buy that. There's a Meowth here. Not my OT. What's something cool of my OT you could buy for around 100k? This Bagon is not bad. Bagon, 31 defense, 31 speed. Naughty nature, so it can go mostly mixed. You could do some fun stuff with it. The Bagon's cool for 100k. You've got some alphas here. These were flips, it looks like, mostly. And shiny Magon. I don't feel so good. I'm really sorry to hear that, but thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Hopefully you feel better, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't feel so good. It's a terrifying message to get with a donation, but I really fucking appreciate the support. Why do people try to undercut so hard on the GTL? Yeah, if you're ever like undercutting one Pokeyen or something to like get the most reason listening to me is like understandable. But when people undercut like 5 to 10 to 20k for no reason, like all you're doing is hurting the economy. Like it's not gonna sell any faster at that point. This Taco Bell messed me up. Fuck. Oh fuck. Did you eat the? This man ate like 4 Diablo sauce packets and then donated. I don't feel so good. Fuck. And a dude, you're out here eating gamer dinner. Man had 4 Diablo sauce packets, a Taco Bell burrito, and a Monster Energy for dinner. Living his absolute best life. Me not feeling so good. Speaking of, I'm gonna have a monster here in a sec. Have some chamomile tea. That's awesome. Girl lunch, yeah. Gamer dinner. Yes, you can naturally encounter hordes, but it's obviously very rare versus like you can manually constantly trigger hordes via sweet scent. Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Yeah, for sure. What's your monster of choice? A good question. I mean, I'm a sucker for this is the most basic take, but I do love the monster. I mean, I drink only zero sugar, 0 calorie energy drinks. That's important. I don't like the juice ones. I've never been a fan of like the juice series of monsters. I don't like the like non-carbonated monsters. I'm a sucker for the ultra like white monster, the typical, you know, one. Dude, I appreciate that, Pang. Hopefully that can actually be useful to whatever you're doing, man. I appreciate it, dude. Make a dessert tier list. I love doing tier lists, dude. It's just a good meme. What was I saying? Fuck. That's so weird sometimes. My monster of choice. So they did make a 0 sugar like of the original flavor monster, and that's fucking awesome. But I haven't been able to find like a full pack of them. I'd love to find like a 12 pack of like 0 sugar green monsters. That would be awesome. But other than that, those ones are incredible. Yes, I was gonna say I think my favorite's the mango one. I think mango out of like the variety ultra 0 pack. Mango is probably my favorite. Absolutely. Wrong chat. God damn it, it's Ratatouille. 0 sugar strawberry. Yeah, there's like the rose. Is it the rose one or whatever? That one's pretty good. English food feels an American. Wait, like British food? Oh, I would tear it apart. Tier maker monster energy drink. Oh, this would be interesting. I don't think I have any hot takes when it comes to these. Casey's laughing at me. I don't know if I have any hot takes when it comes to the monster memers. I will say I don't really like the orange monster. I don't generally like orange energy drinks are just not that good. I feel like it doesn't ever work. Free strat? Wait, what happened? Horny jail. Bonk. Wait, what the fuck? Who bonked him? Missed? Fuck, that's awesome. I totally missed the bonk. God damn it. I'm usually full of hot takes, but I don't think I have any hot takes when it comes to the monster stuff. Streamer luck? Will the streamer be lucky again? Are you asking me to like... Are you wanting me to risk a fucking Shedinja? You're crazy for this. I'll try it. When I go back to a PC, I'll try it. That's nuts. That'd be the most streamer luck shit in the world. Monster egg group tier list. Fuck, doing a PokeMMO tier list, more PokeMMO tier list would be cool. Grandfather, you've done nothing but ask not very stream related questions. So that's going to be a slight bunk to you as well, man. Not a super huge deal, but just, yeah. The Pokemon stream. Yo, what's up, bro, mate? Fuck, that's awesome. That's a huge compliment, man. I appreciate that, bro, mate. How you doing, dude? Because of breeding, hopefully you've either been dude, it can feel shitty. You can run through Pokeyen so fast with breeding, but hopefully it's one of two things, Blue Mage. Hopefully you're either breeding for profit and those Pokemon you've bred are going to sell and you'll make a ton of money, or you've bred a bunch of really cool Pokemon or like utility Pokemon that you can actually use. So I'm sure it was worth it and you'll get a lot out of it, but dude, the feeling, I super get it. Your money can just like fade away, be Thanos snapped away from breeding. Egg group tier list. That's what I thought about. It's interesting. What is happening with these dogs? I need a 5-minute break in a sec anyway to go grab a drink, go hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. He needs some attention. 1 sec, guys. We're gonna finally pet the doggo. Chat convinced me. 1 sec. BRB for 2 minutes. Okay. Whew. Sorry, chat. I know. Dude, they wanted to play so bad. I had to go give them some attention. I'm back. I literally just ran off, played tug of war with them, and just sprinted around with some pups, burned some energy. I appreciate it. Yo, Mist, thanks for taking care of chat, man. A Discord will do. Yo, that looks fucking awesome. Wow, that is wow. I might have to use that, Trexies. That looks really, 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 really good. That's awesome, dude. Wait, what happened with this? 12 minutes. Wait, did you get shiny Dratini today? Missed? Wait, what happened? I'm confused. I can't, my small brain can't comprehend. Can I see your Batman voice? Hey, I'm Batman. There you go. Was it a burn calories? Honestly, yeah. Burn calories ends with the dogs. No, it was someone else. Fuck. Oh, okay. That's so brutal. Congrats, Mist. Fuck. I'm so sorry. All right, Mist didn't get. No. I'm sorry, Mist. I spread misinformation. Yeah, Mist could never get. What was I thinking? Mist actually getting the shiny he wants? Oh my, it was so childish of me. So stupid. My bad. That's awesome to see. Sorry, Mist. Good luck to you soon, man. 15 minutes later, he got a carp. That's hilarious. That's wow. Ninetales would simply get the Dratini. That is true, though. Wait, that's actually so true. Wait, Ninetales would. Ninetales actually would simply choose to get it. That is actually based. PokeMMO skill issue? It always is, man. It always is. Mist put the misinformation based me. Me when I spread misinformation online. Losing 50 is like a true chat gamer? Yeah. Imagine losing 50/50s on a shiny hunt. Pfft, I would never. Personally, I would simply choose not to. By the way, I haven't said this yet this stream. Not a single time, okay? But if you're enjoying today's stream, do remember to leave a like on it, okay? We've got 83 people in chat, only 32 likes or dislike. Fuck it, I don't fucking care. Whatever you prefer. If you want to like, if you want to dislike, go for it. Just click something, okay? Click something. Like the stream, dislike the stream, subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos I upload every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's links down below if you're interested in that and never want to miss a piece of content or a stream. And if you want to go above and beyond, if my content has helped you out enough throughout your PokeMMO journey and you can afford it, YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, Twitch subs, and most importantly, PayPal and Venmo donations do go farther, by far. Those are super appreciated. And my channel couldn't exist without the amount of fan support that I get. So I really fucking appreciate every penny, guys. Getting boxed to dislike based. Fuck, god damn it, Biju. Anyone memeing on me, literally, okay, I will dick on people for backseating me so fast and so hard. Anyone memeing on me for my red fight shit, I deserve I deserve 100% of it. It was so stupid. It was like, I deserve any jokes, any backseating, I totally deserve it all, unironically. I'll never say that about almost anything, but I fully deserve to be memed on for believing chat. That was totally a noob streamer mistake. Dude, it was so, I cannot believe I did that. It is so crazy. It was so crazy. Dude, it was so dumb of me. Yo, Monkey Business, what happened? If you want to see, I put out my video recently. It was called something like the dumbest mistake I've ever made in PokeMMO or something. It was just so dumb. It was just so dumb. Where's the red? I was literally like, I was so shocked. I was like genuinely so like, I was like, what? I was like genuinely so like, oh man. Like I was like so fucking sad and so shocked. It was a good meme. That video got me to what the fuck? Wait, that's crazy, Pop. That's a crazy thing to think about. That's an honor. I'm glad I uploaded it then. Like, that's something that, like, wow, that's an honor, dude. Do you have a rough estimate of how long it takes to finish the Pokedex? Man, I actually, like, a rough estimate I could try to give, but it's going to be tough. It really depends on how many encounters you're at. I would say that, like, most people, what do we think, guys? If you finish all the storylines in PokeMMO, you're probably at what, like 250k? Like not 50k, sorry. 250 to 300 encounter. Like, that would have been my guess. You're probably between like 250 to 300 OT. I think it's just tough, right? Base Relata, yeah. I feel like that, but that's not the average. I would say that's, well, you've seen 375. How many do you have caught OT? You know, I would say when you finish all 4 regions, you're probably around. Dude, guesstimating how many hours it takes to complete a Pokedex is really hard. I would say it's probably less than a shunt, less than 30 hours. And I would guess that, let's say on average, the average player has around 250 to 300 Pokedex caught OTs by the time they complete all storylines. Is that fair? You have about half the decks done. I think that's pretty reasonable. I'd say it probably takes you from that point, from 300. I really don't know. Like, I would say like something like 20 hours. That honestly sounds pretty fair. It depends if you have Phenos and stuff too. A huge issue is a lot of it depends on Phenos. The Pokedex is just so uncontained. What's the uncontrollable? It's really, really hard to give a guesstimation on this, but I would guess somewhere between 15 to 30 hours to complete Pokedex, maybe 10 to 30 hours. I'd say less than an average shunt, but obviously it's less than an average shunt, but it's also like way more active gameplay. Like a shunt, I can just sit here and, like, you know, go through the mindless motions. Actively having to, like, check the Pokedex and, like, see, you know, check Phenos, like, go to the route, catch one Pokemon, go to the next one, go to the route, catch the Pokemon, like, etc., etc. Like, I think, you know, that's something definitely worth considering. AFK-ish hunts, or, like, you know, mentally AFK hunts, are a lot easier for sure than, like, mentally on hunts. But then the time factor comes into play, yada yada. True, Apollo. True. I always appreciate your ability to break down lesser known topics in Pokemon with people seemingly easy ways. Very with concept in general. Do you have an opinion on Joel? God fucking damn it. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good copy pasta. Fuck, that's a long. That's a cool goal though, Soloran. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd say that makes sense. Hemorrhoids. I'd say average is around 250, 300. That was a pretty good copy pasta Joel fucking meme. I'll give you that. It wasn't too shabby. Not too shabby. Someone explain this Joel meme. There's literally like nothing to explain. The Joel meme is, oh, it's a fish that spins. That's it. That's it. That's actually it. I super want a shiny Rattata. Should I farm the new ×5 spot or do mixed spots? That's a good question. So with shinies like that, it's a very good question. I think it really depends on how long term of a shiny hunter you want to be, and how many other shinies you want that share a spot with shiny Rattata. A good example of this kind of similar situation is, I really want a cute charm shiny Pokemon that is female nature, so that I can cute charm 4 male natured Pokemon for shinies. I have 2 shiny Minchinos that are both male, so I'd have to rebreed them, or no, I'm sorry, reverse the genders. You get the point. I have 2 shiny Minchinos with cute charm that are the wrong gender, so I have 2 options. I could breed one of them into the correct gender to have the cute charm shiny that I want, or I could wait until I do other shiny hunts like Jigglypuff, that's one that I want to do, and just hope to get the nature that way. So I can eventually save 2 mil Pokeyen in like the long run on the breed or whatever. And it's really just like dependent on how long term of a player you see yourself being. There's not really a wrong answer, but obviously in terms of long-term efficiency, I'd rather wait until I do that Jigglypuff hunt or other hunt to get that cute charm shiny lead, because it's not really that important. I have other cute charm Pokemon. I just want to have a shiny cute charm one, which isn't required, right? Kind of just like a little flex. So I would say, like, if there's, to answer your Rattata question specifically, I think if there's other hunts you want to do that have rats, so for example, Miltank is split, Ditto's another one, Ditto's a ×5 horde that's split with rat. If you have other hunts you want to do like that, I would go for that. What is your go-to Starbucks order? I hate coffee. I'm a huge fan of, during the winter time, a white hot chocolate with 2 pumps of peppermint. There you go. The real question. The real question's finally popping in. I don't know yet. I've had this question a lot. I don't think anybody should really know yet. I have like an idea. I'm sorry. Also, I'm talking to Mari Cox. Where would you place Johto? Actually, let me just roll up. Pat, where would you place Johto on the list of best regions you made last year? I don't really know yet, and I don't think anybody should really know yet. I think that's like a pretty complicated thing to answer. I think having to like sit down and really think about all the benefits of Johto, which I've obviously been making a lot of content on it, and I've done more than most people. I still don't have a clear answer. I have a guesstimation. It's probably around like the 3rd most important region to do, 2nd or 3rd. But also the order in which you do them is going to end up being really important. So like Johto might end up being like the 2nd most powerful region, but it might be the region you want to do last, because a lot of the power in Johto comes from Mount Silver and comes from the locations there, the XP training, the shiny hunting, the Larvitar, the red fight, etc. So like it's a really complicated question. I think anybody who claims they know for sure, like I'd be a little wary of. I have to like sit down and really think about it, like where it would go on that list. I'd have to sit down and make a positives and negatives chart and see like where I would rank Johto. I would guesstimate around rank 2 or rank 3, but once again, I don't think like, and no one really knows all the stuff surrounding Johto yet. There's so much still to discover and so much still to test and to do. We don't really have payday locations. We don't really have an XP training spot that's super good prior to Mount Silver. There's a lot that's still like untapped and undecided. We don't know how good the Riolu spawn in the Safari Zone is, etc., etc. We have a lot to test, and I have a lot to do. Hopefully, I can get to more of it. If you would egg hunt again, what would you hunt? I'd probably go for shiny Audino, Cherubi, Porygon, and there's one other I can't think of that I'm forgetting. But really, Audino and Cherubi are big ones. Yo, of course. What's up, Mahine? Sorry if I'm butchering the name. Welcome to the game, dude. If you have any questions, let me know. If you ever ask questions and you are new, it's very possible I might revert you to a video, and I don't mean to be disrespectful via that. It's really just that video is going to give you a better answer than if I were to like scramble for the question, the like words on stream. It's better I give you a video with a succinct answer that I like purposefully created to answer that question, you know? Yes, mislinked me that JW tree. I might, yeah, that's interesting. I might try to go for that. God damn it, Saloran. How much is worth to spend on a Gym Battle team? You can build a Gym Battle team for like 600k or something, or less. I think I did a video. I think if you look up like making the cheapest Gym Run team, I think I did one for like around 100k, not including the price of choice specs, obviously. What are the chances of a secret shiny alpha? It's the same chances. It's 1 out of 30k times 16 or whatever. I think it's like what, 1 out of 480k, I believe. Yeah, that's a sick prize. Best safari hunt? There's not really a best safari hunt. There's just there's a couple different safari hunts. God damn it, Sky. Yeah, it was just stupid of me, man. Oh, that's awesome, Mahine. I appreciate that, dude. Hopefully the content's been helpful. Base factual order of regions. True, based. Sinnoh over Hoenn is crazy. But I respect it. This music from? I can link it if you want. This is 135.50 in the video. The video doesn't have timestamps. So I honestly couldn't tell you. But here is the link to that song. It like just ended as well. Does Mr. Streamer get any shiny today? Cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. Cast your votes. Why Hoenn over Sinnoh? Hoenn's definitely way better than Sinnoh in terms of like pragmatic benefits. Sinnoh's the worst region in PokeMMO in terms of the benefits you get. Don't attack me, Gen 4 stands. I'm sorry. I respect Gen 4 as a region. Very cool storyline. A lot of cool stuff going on. Long storyline. The benefits you get in PokeMMO from Sinnoh are not great, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm feeling good today, Kuroshi. I'm down to try to do like a longer-ish stream. I would like to try to shoot for like 4 hours or something today, Kuroshi, but it wildly depends. It always wildly depends. No promises. Maybe like 3 hour minimum or something. How much protein things in a Magikarp? Nothing too crazy. Probably like 20 to 60 grams. I don't know. Yo, big boss, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. I appreciate that a ton.
Less than 3.
Thank you, man. Hopefully the content's been worth that kind of support, man. Hopefully it's been helpful or at least entertaining. Thank you, man. I've never done a monotype challenge in Pokemon, but I think those ones are really, really cool. I've never been any region normally. I think monotype is fair enough to where you could do it your first time. Nuzlocke, I would not recommend to a first time player. That stuff's gonna be really tough. Does tap water be tasting good? Based. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse the sneeze. I always end up cheating in my Nuzlocke. Hey, at least you admit it and know it, based. They're fucking tough in Pokemon. I have a question. Can I ask a question? You can always ask questions, guys. You never have to ask a question. Yo, Erland, what's up, man? Thank you for the Twitch Prime, or the Twitch sub, excuse me. Thank you so much. Hopefully the content's been helpful and beneficial. What's up, dude? No questions here? My stream is mostly about answering questions. Is that a sneeze or a Borg? Both. That was my question? Based. Mr. Streamer, I must pee. Can I be excused? You guys do not have to ask to pee. This is not a classroom. You're totally okay. I will see you soon. God damn it. He said, yes, you may. So it's like the Step Brothers fucking quote. So can I? Fuck. Yeah, just take the pass with you, Shreddingly. The, like, wooden pass. Yes, grandfather. God damn it. I think everyone should be doing JOHTO right now, personally. I think JOHTO... Like, you so rarely get to experience the re-release of a new region. I think everyone should be doing JOHTO. Yes, there's very little documentation for Nuzlocke. Absolutely, Neon Nepster. Yes. Like the amount of times, so during I have a Nuzlocke run. I have a video covering it on my YouTube. And there were so many times where like I remember there was a time where like a random fucking Growlithe from a random trainer on the SSN at like level 17 had a fire gem and almost killed me because of that. And I was like, oh, like I had no fucking idea like that shit had that. Like it was fucking weird shit like that is crazy scary. You guys can do whatever you want in your own home while you watch me stream, as long as you're not hurting anybody, okay? I pay you in boomer dad joke. No, I can't shun for you. Sorry. Can I go home early? If you would like to. Yeah, more power to you, man. Okay, no more teacher. I don't know if I can support this meme. No, no more fucking. I think the Scambo's 50-50. Dude, we'll see. I hope the believers can get a payment. It is hilarious how often the nopers, the non-believers constantly defeat the believers, and it's just sad thing to see, man. It's a brutal world out there. We're gonna get 20 can counters today, though. Yeah, make sure to place your bets, guys. Place your bets. God damn it, Shady. Grandfather, second time this stream. You gotta chill out a little bit. Just tone it down a little, okay? Tone it down a little is all I ask. Giving believers some odds. I try to shunt as much as I can, dude. Also, I'm off donor status and off charm, so clearly my shunning rate is increased. Yo, good morning, Mahi. Sure, Nexus. How many points are being gambled right now? 160k points. Holy shit. I'm just gonna stream until I get a shiny. Okay, not actually. Okay, chill. But I'll try. We'll see, man. 23 5-1s. I like the guess. I like the guess. Shiny Onyx at 21k. I'd be okay with a shiny Onyx. I don't have one, so I guess I'm okay with a fail. Great lecture, sir. God damn it. How did this become a classroom? Doubters get rolled. True. End stream and come back. Fuck. If my stream disconnects, does that count as a... Fuck. That's so dumb. Is the today an IRL or in-game day? Oh, for the Gamba, it should be IRL. It should be like this stream is what it really means. Good question. Yeah, fuck. Imagine being a teacher. Imagine working your day job, being a teacher, and then coming into my stream and just hearing like, oh, Miss T. So holy shit. That'll drive me crazy. That is incredible, PHC. Congratulations, man. Congrats on the Tauros, dude. That's fucking awesome. I hope to be wrong, but the math says expected value picking Nopers is better. Yeah, you're not wrong. But believers are more based. I love that emote, Ninetales. Nice. Do you really want to pick the statistically better odds gamble or the cooler gamble if it pays off? You guys, I'll let you guys decide on that one, okay? You got this, chat? Believers Pog. Pokemon teaches math? Unironically, yes. I've lost 90k points on Scambas so far. Let's see if I can lose another 20. Poor fucking Rumel always bets on the believers and always loses all of his goddamn fucking channel points. Poor guy, dude. It's so sad. Scambo's closed. Good luck, guys. Good luck to all the voters. I'm hoping to prove the believers correct. Skill gap? God damn it, that's cruel. Monday through Thursday, we all have Pokemon classes by Team Patrouski. Do not miss the to the Dean's office. No, you can miss as many classes as you want. They're not mandatory. It's an elective. Love to keep closer track of my encounters per hour. Gamba's where we dream. True. Yeah, true. Macomb. True. Macomb. True. Base Jubilife music. I've been enjoying this playlist today. Requirements to enter Mount Silver. Complete National Pokedex completion, which is the complete Pokedex. And then all Elite Four. But if you all Elite Four is done. But if you have complete Pokedex, you probably already have all Elite Fours done. Dude, there was a good meme on the forums. This was awesome. I'm probably gonna do a little video on this. There was a really good meme on the forums of like a player posted a forum post. Should it be easier to get into Mount Silver? And then everybody was like, no, make it harder, make it more difficult. And it got to the point where Desu responded and was like joking they were going to make it a requirement to donate 1 Desu lab coat to be able to enter, which is hilarious. Yo, thank you, Jim Rerun. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me. I forgot I had a video on that, honestly. Is there any difference between encounter rates to different patches? Everything should be one out of... What do you mean, Adrian? Like, encounter rates for, like, Pokemon encounters or encounter rates for shinies? Shiny rate's going to be the same everywhere, 1 out of 30k. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Are there any differences in encounter rates between different patches in the grass? Sometimes, weirdly, yes. I think mostly that comes into play. I don't know if that comes into play with different patches of grass on the same route. I know it comes into play with different floors in caves. So that's an important thing. So like to get Bagon in Meteor Falls, for example, you have to go to like the very bottom, like the very end of the cave, if that makes sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Adrian. For patches of grass, I don't think it matters but I know for floors and caves it does. It'll matter in like the Safari Zone zones. Those do have like different encounters in different zones, but I don't think outside of the Safari Zone there's different like zones for routes of grass patches, but I could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. It's a really good question, Adrian. The Mount Silver access requirement is okay. I think it's fair. Yeah. If anything, you'd probably argue to make it harder, but I think it's fair. Yeah, I think the red fight just needs more information. Need more strategies publicized, which is my responsibility. After the Wobbuffet strat gets, after the Wobbuffet strat gets nerfed, I'll try to do another big video cover new strat. Yeah, if you want Pokeyen, especially like making money in gym runs, yeah, Unova is super good. Most of the gyms in the gym rerun are in Unova. That is true. That is true. That actually remind me to check. That is true. It's a good call. If you're physically changing like what type of grass you're in, that is true. Dark grass versus normal grass. Absolutely good call. Is that true, Clarko? That's kind of hilarious. I know that, that's interesting. Are any of the JOHTO gyms good for gym runs? We don't really know yet. Or I don't really know yet. How would you personally nerf the Wobbuffet strat? They hinted at doing species clause plus item clause for the red fight, and then probably something else. I don't think that's enough. Because if it's just species clause plus item clause, you probably have to make it so mirror coat or something just doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know. I have to really sit down. and think about it. Like that's a question that I'm sure the devs are literally sitting down and thinking about in really huge depth, like right now, you know? I believe it's shredding. That's interesting. Close to 20k. Yeah, here should be 20,000 encounters. 20k dry since the last shiny. 20,001 to be exact or specific. There we go. Hopefully we can prove the believers correct and get a shiny this stream. On off the WoB strat, ever to make a real team. I think that is probably true. Like, you do have more consistency with real teams, but the WoB Events strat is so fast. I assume the other teams probably have some fast strategies as well. Yeah, they'd have to nerf fear as well. I don't know if that's working. The issue with the WoB Events strat is that it's too brain dead and easy, where I feel like a real team at least requires like setup and skill, and that there's more mistakes to be made. It's like there's like no mistakes to be made with the WoB Events strat. It's literally just hope you don't get full parried by Body Slam on Snorlax or frozen by an Ice Beam from Blastoise. That's about it. There's like, it's just very like, there's no skill involved with the. Speaking from someone who's done the Wobbuffet strat for 2 fights, there's zero skill involved. It's just team preparation, which you could argue there's skill involved in that, but there's no skill involved in the fight. And I feel like they do want skill involved in the fight, but then kind of no matter what, there's always going to be a team or a strategy that has no skill involved. I don't. You can make an argument, but I feel like it's a little funny. I feel like there is a fair argument to be made. It's RNG jab. There probably is a fair argument to be made. Yeah, they did add... Yeah, that's true, shredding. I don't know if... The issue is, I don't know. I don't think Safeguard... I could be wrong. I don't think Safeguard protects from effects... Maybe I'm wrong. Does Safeguard protect from effects... Side effects from moves? Because like Safeguard obviously protects from like T-Wave and like Toxic, but does it protect from Body Slam para? Does Safeguard protect? Does it really just stop all status outright? I thought it was just like Safeguard does not protect from self-inflicted rest. Let's see the other ones. It protects all status but not flinch. Does it truly protect all status? Like aside from... I believe that, I'm just not sure. Oh, beyond offer to fall asleep due to its effective as already drowsy. Okay, From all status problems. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. It's probably worth to try to get... Because my Wobbuffet's no Safeguard. It might be worth to like try to get one off or something. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Shredding. That's interesting. Do you think it would be a positive... Do you think it would be a positive change to make Red a daily rebattle, but you only get the rewards once a week? I think that would just be confusing. I get where you're coming from. I get the idea, so you could like practice the Red fight or whatever. I don't think that's... I think it would just be confusing when your reward is actually ready. And I think it's just... Yeah, I think it's a little too... Also, like, I think having to use the weekly fight to get your practice in or get your run in is cool. Obviously you can just fail it over and over again until you like you don't have one fight whether you win or lose it's over. You have one fight until you win weekly. So it's an interesting idea. I get where it's coming from, but I think it's not worth implementing personally. I would guess so. Chronicle, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. Yo, German, how you doing today? Happy to see you, man. What's up? Good questions today, chat. Like the Safeguard stuff is genuinely interesting. Pat, can you please stop stalling the yellow Larvitar? I can't, man. I simply can't. It's impossible. I guess counter is like an effect, not I'm not sure. Yo, Yeet, what's up? I appreciate it. Based on damage taken rather than using the physical damage stat. That is true. It'd be interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I want to stop stalling too. We'll see. Is it worth feeling out the red for the first popping BP and Rich's Charm? If you're using the Wobbuffet strat, it's pretty damn... Like, if you're using like a... If you're using a pre-planned... That's a good question. If you're using a pre-planned strategy like Wobbuffets, I'd say just go ahead and pop Charms. If you are, like, blindly trying red, yeah, dude, I would not pop. I think, like... Yeah. I think it's so much... Yeah. It was, like, really stressful for me. It made the fight unfun to pop and go blind. Yeah, that's kind of Gator Brain Chronicle. Because then you would still... I'm trying to think if... That'd be such a pain to set up, but it's interesting, Chronicle. Yeah, I started recording episode 31 recently, German. I've been super demotivated for that account, though, to be totally honest. I appreciate it, Ciao Gio. Dude, nice, Arazel. Congratulations, dude. Dude, you're perfect, Matt Pork. I appreciate the questions, man. Exam today. Had exam today. Have exam tomorrow. Oh my god. I'll believe. Okay, Pod. Thank you, Yeet. Good luck on your exams. That's brutal. Do you have a video on how to spend BP well? BP well. I don't. Maybe it's about time I make one. I'm gonna write that down. It's actually a good video suggestion. Because I usually, like, there are some ways you can technically spend BP better, but I usually just recommend buying choice items. Like, I think choice items sell really fast. They're pretty damn good, like BP to Pokeyen. Like, I think choice items are the way to go. How to spend... I like this song a lot. Oh yeah, that's pretty fair. Well, the issue is you can't take any... You want to get your burn, but you can't take any damage because you'll have to like potion up or whatever. It sounds like a lot of complication to dodge the 30% chance or whatever, or even less of... I don't know if it's worth the time to set that up, but it might be. I don't know. I played Only Shinies pretty recently on stream. Only Shinies is very, very much a very, very passive sort of account that I just play on here and there whenever I have nothing to do. I played Only Shinies recently when I fucked up my red fight. Making BP. There's not really any like super good way to like farm BP aside from like E4 reruns, I guess, but like there's not really a super solid way to just like grind BP, and the grinding for BP isn't really like a money making method. BP is usually just like a side effect of doing another money making method, if that makes sense. Yes, that is true. Once I get the first shiny on the Only Shinies account, it'll become a lot more focused. The dog's out there causing problems. Set up 2 with burn. That, yeah, honestly based, missed. How long did Shuckle take to find? I always tell people that my first 2 shiny Pokemon were the definition of Patrouski luck natural. So my first shiny Pokemon ever was shiny Stunfisk, which took me an estimated, it's a hard estimate, so keep that in mind. Don't take it with a grain of salt, right? My first shiny took me an estimated 300,000 encounters, 8 years of shiny hunting, and 2,200 hours played. That was shiny Stunfisk. My second shiny, Shuckle, I got at 106 encounters in the Safari Zone, caught on the 4th ball. Literally went from unbelievably crazy Giga Turbo unluck to crazy Giga Turbo stars aligned luck. Like, it's very much the duality of Patrouski luck. The Shuckle I was extremely lucky on. I'll have to I think I've heard of that Neon, but I haven't seen it, so I'll have to check it out. I love T-Nums, so... Yeah, it's an interesting idea, shredding. Yeah, exactly, shredding. Sorry, I had to check on the dogs really quick. Casey's just out, like, sitting outside with them, and like there's a little fenced-in area like right next to me, and they just kind of chill out there. Or they are right now. They often just go in and out, but yeah, it's usually faster to just farm Pokeyen or whatever than going for. Yeah, like if instead of going specifically for BP to get choice packs, it's better to just usually like get the Pokeyen and buy the choice packs off the GTL. It's like an MMO, you know, MMO sort of mentality. Yo, have a fucking great day, KG, man. Much love to you. You're always awesome in chat. Have a good one, dude. Yes, that is super true, Saloran. You can do like, yeah, most of the gyms with charcoal. It's really just Misty and Kanto and like the Oplucid City gym leader, which struggle with charcoal. You need specs, I feel like. Fuck, yeah, true, missed. God damn it. Good luck to you. Yo, peace, KG. Have a great day. I'm honestly just looking forward to daytime so I can go back to the Miltank spot. Yo, what's up, Astery? How you doing today, gamer? So I've been seeing some really cheap shittos on the GTL recently, like 3K, 3,200, like pretty consistently as well. Been interesting to see. This 2x31 Whismer is 28K, really? That seems really underpraised. It's probably already gone. Yeah. Oh man, that would have been like a 25K or 20K flip minimum. I thought it'd maybe be like a 5K flip, so I didn't bother, but I probably should have insta-bought that. Whitney is pretty hard in PokeMMO, I will say. Like, but I prepped around her so hard, so it wasn't a big deal. But definitely super a pain. Yo, Clark, congrats on this weekend. You have a shiny Onyx yet? I do not, so I'd be okay with a shiny Onyx fail, you know, quote unquote fail here. I'd be okay with most shiny fails at most. I think most spots right now. Most spots that I'm hunting right now, I am okay with the fails. So like if I get an Onyx at the Larvitar spot, that's okay. That'd be my first one. If I get a Magikarp at the Dratini spot, that'd be okay. I would have a Carp and a Gyarados at that point. And if I get a fail at another rat at Miltank, it would be okay. Because then I could have a shiny Raticate and a rat. Like it wouldn't be, that would be the worst. I don't really want a second rat. Because I might want to go for like Ditto or something at some point as well. So like, I don't want to get a second rat so early, but we'll see. Good luck to you, Ross. Dude, that shit seemed broken from what I saw, Saloran. I saw like Unova trainers giving out like 18K Pokeyen without charm or anything, which is insane. Like that's literally so much more than like a gym leader. I don't know, that seemed nuts. Yo, Zeta Code, how you doing? Prestige mode, stronger trainers. Yeah, different encounters, fairy type. It's interesting. I like the idea. I will say, I feel like you're at that point, you're weaving in too many rewards and too many things with prestiges. So I see what you're saying. You're kind of leaning in the direction of using prestiges as a way to maybe introduce Gen 6 mechanics or Gen 6 mons. I think it's an interesting option. It's worth considering. I don't know if I'm on board, but it's interesting. I'm not opposed. Rat Trowsty? I don't want two Rat Trowsties. But did it call it a fail? A shiny's a shiny? It can be. I think it depends. It depends, Polaris, for sure. I definitely agree a shiny's a shiny, but I think if when you look at like a shiny hunt like Mist, who's had like 5 shiny Carps on the way to a Dratini, I think that's fair to call it a fail. That's a pretty frustrating experience. Or if you, for example, I had an issue where I went 80,000. I went, what was it? I had some weird shunts where I went like 40K dry, into 60K dry, into 80K dry, all of which getting the wrong shiny. And like, if you go multiple shunts dry while also getting a fail or the wrong shiny, that feels really shitty. That stuff feels extra bad. I think if you've consistently had dry hunts where you also get the wrong shiny, that's when it's like, damn, dude, come on. Like, and you're still like, I mean, shiny is shiny, but like, yeah, it's tough not to feel some sort of way. If you don't, more power to you, you know, obviously better man, better mental if you can, you know, not worry about it. But I think it's fair to admit we're fucking humans and we're affected by stuff, right? Yeah, dude, it can put you off of spots. I feel that, Enaf. It can really, like, me getting that Grimer burnt me out of that spot, out of the coughing spot for a bit. Like when I was going for Cranidos, I had so many instances. I had multiple occasions where I would shiny hunt Cranidos for like 10,000 encounters or like multiple thousands of encounters for like months and months and months, hundreds of hours. And then I would go do Pelipper for like an hour or two and immediately get like a shiny Pelipper, or go do like the Grimer at like 80k dry and I just did like fucking 12k Cranidos encounters and then I immediately got like a shiny Grimer. Like that shit sucks. Like taking the smallest little break. Yeah, I did a video covering that mist. I'm excited to not having to risk a third Grimer is a fucking lifesaver for me. Lifesaver is dramatic, but a tasty candy. Okay, I knew that was a dumb joke, but I'm excited to not having to risk a third Grimer is gonna be hugely nice to me. Huge bag of salt, yeah, a little bit, definitely, not wrong. Oh yeah, I'm aware, Mist. I'm excited, man. Shiny coughing is like super beautiful. It's a super good shiny. Okay, I have to wait a minute. I have to go. Wait. Is this premiered yet? I should go premiere this right now. Do I have a thumbnail made for this? I don't think I do. Something I should literally do right fucking now is make a thumbnail. I'm gonna make it. I never make thumbnails on stream, but I'm probably gonna do this because it's gonna be a pretty simple thumbnail. 63 things to do. Okay, this is actually kind of a big announcement, and I probably make a little short clip just showing this off because I really care about this video and I really want it to do well, and I think it's very useful to most PokeMMO players, or I hope to think so, right? I'm not super proud of every single video I make. I make a lot of videos. Not every single one's a banger. I know that. I get that. But occasionally, I'm super proud of a video. Occasionally, I have my 63, tips in PokeMMO. Occasionally, I have my how to hunt rare shinies in PokeMMO. Those guides where I go super in depth, do a lot of editing, put a lot of care and effort and preparation into. 63 things to do in PokeMMO is officially scheduled for currently September 3rd. So in around 3 or 4 days from when I'm recording this, probably within like a day or two by the time this video goes up. We'll see. It depends. But 63 things to do in PokeMMO. I think this is a really huge issue that a lot of players come into, and there's not really any good solutions for it. So I hope to solve this a little bit better. A lot of players love PokeMMO but don't really know what to do, and the game doesn't do a really good job of guiding you into those goals. And I hope that this video allows players to set their own goals and do a better job of setting their own goals, and it gives people some ideas and just tips and tricks and stuff sort of all over the place. And just, there's a lot to do in this game, but you may not always know what to do. And I think it's hard to, how do you make goals without actually knowing what the content is? So I super understand where people are coming from. I compare PokeMMO a lot to games like early alpha or like early beta Minecraft pre the Ender Dragon, because there's not really that end game goal, yet you're in a sandbox sort of world. You have shiny hunts, you have mechanics, you have Pokemon to catch, you have IVs, EVs, all of these like very deep mechanics and very deep statistics, but what do you actually do with them? Not everybody always knows. So hopefully this guide will help answer that question and help PokeMMO players set goals. If you don't have goals to play in PokeMMO, I think it's really easy to just get bored and quit. So hopefully that helps solve that. Can I guess the first thing to do? Let me see what it actually is. I don't think anybody will guess the first thing. I think I have it. I think I know what it is. First is shiny hunting. It is not. Complete the regions. I don't think it is #1, hilariously. I think it's focused around... I don't even know if complete the regions is on the list. I think it's focused more around endgame content, hilariously. I bet it's uninstall based. I almost made a joke. For #1, I almost made a joke of like uninstall League of Legends or like switch off or like I think I almost made a joke at some point where it's like, okay, for number 47, go play League of Legends for 5 minutes and come back and you'll really appreciate PokeMMO that much more. Like, I think I might have done that. I'm not sure. It should take like a couple of days, maybe 7 days, maybe like a week or two max, Sled. It took mine around 3 or 4 days, but I feel like that was pretty fast. That's always an honor, Blue Mage. That's awesome, dude. It's definitely super... It's super interested by that concept, Danny. Why is 63 the number you're choosing for these lists? For 63 tips, it was just how many I could come up with, and now I'm just sort of rolling with that number. Oh yeah, absolutely. Chapters, absolutely. You're literally just making me want to play League. How is that? God damn it. No Mega Evolutions in PokeMMO exist, man. We're only up to Gen 5 in terms of those mechanics. I guess we do have Gen 9 mechanics though, so it's... Yeah, I understand the question. I played League for 5 years. I've been playing League since like 2012, 2011, and it's the worst game ever made. Unironically. Worse than fucking ET on Atari, bro. It's okay, anyways. I hate talking about it. Anyways. God damn it. Okay, well, we should just ban anyone who... Fuck. The true suppression of speech is banning anybody who talks positively about League of Legends in my chat. The true dictatorship. Okay, obviously I'm not going to do that, but it's a good joke. Unless... No, I'm... Okay, chill. Anyways, I was going to make a thumbnail for this video. This thumbnail is going to be pretty simple. I probably could actually... I would never make a thumbnail usually on stream. But I probably could do this. It's honestly just genius, Taroshi. I'm making this thumbnail to be very similar to and just be like an homage to 63 tips. Do you have a video on what not to do in PokeMMO? I think I have like some PvP like common mistake. I have some stuff like that. Fuck, we all came from League. God damn it. Literally 1984 based. That's awesome, Jimmy Run. Okay, I need to use the restroom really quick. Boomer bladder, give me 1 sec. I'll be like 2 minutes. So many breaks this stream. I apologize for that, but give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, and then we'll make this thumbnail and crank out this. We'll do like a premiere for this. I want to develop some hype for this video. I'm really excited for it. Alrighty, I'm back. Absolutely zoomer speeds. I grab it. I did grab a absolutely delicious beverage. Diet Dr. Pepper, or sorry, Dr. Pepper and cream soda, 0 sugar. So fucking memes. Have you guys, dude, the fucking, I tried the Diet Dr. Pepper, or like Dr. Pepper 0 sugar, strawberries and cream. That drink was so good. It was so stupid. That would be that'd be like super good for the storyline arter. Well, actually, so the issue with, I will say, the issue with Bagon in the storyline is that you don't get Salamence until level 50. So you literally don't get Salamence until you're like at the Elite Four, which is not very good. Dr. Pepper is really fucking good. Dr. Kelp, I wish. What kind of American drinks are these? Hey, if you're jealous because we have tasty stuff, man, that's okay. I understand. Diet sodas is Phil? I fucking love me some diet soda. I prefer it. Plus, then I get to eat more. True American based. That sounds, I believe it, Soloran. That sounds awesome for it. But like Dr. Pepper, like that actually works really well with that flavor. I don't know for sure beyond. Yo, that's fair enough, Ardra. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that, Trixies. Is there a client customization? I'm trying to think where that would be in my Discord. There's probably something somewhere, but that's actually, yeah, I don't mind that. Like, obviously, we have to draw the line somewhere when it comes to self-promotion, but like self-promoting a mod isn't really like, you're fine. That's just like a useful thing to the community, you know? Peppered cow. Yeah, that actually sounds like that like flavor combo would work, Joe Kenny. I respect it. I'll never get jelly of America's sugar consumption. It's 0 sugar. Joke's on you. Obviously, I'm obviously joking. We do have a problem with that. Even if okay, to be fair, okay, the most copious, and obviously I don't know where you're from, know you, but Europeans who are like, oh, Americans so fat, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure you guys are only like 5% behind us. It's like it's a global issue, okay? Obesity was like memed on as an American issue for a while, but it's absolutely a global issue. Global obesity percentage. Let's check it. We can do per country or something. Europeans who don't think that you're also not fat as fuck are total fucking snorting gigacopium. Hey, diet soda's for anybody who wants to drink it and enjoy it, okay? Chill. Okay, if you're Asian, I can't say shit about obesity. You guys are kind of fucking killing it, so you guys are probably the best at it, so fair enough. Fuck. Let me, where's the meme? I want to see obesity rates by country. These like depressing statistics to bring up on stream. It's just fun, okay? I like to meme on Europeans. Okay, United States is sitting at 36%. Obviously not good, but Australia's at 30.5, like literally less than 5% behind us. Canada is at 30.4, less than 5% behind the US. Okay, I will say, okay, come on. New Zealand sitting there at 31%. United Kingdom at 27%. UK is only like 6%. What is it? What's the math? 7%? Something like that. I think 7% behind us. Okay, like 9%, but like still. 28%. Over 1 out of every 4 UK boys are chubbing as well, okay? So it's not just... I think it's always funny when people like paint it as like an American issue. Like, no, it's a global issue. We've got to get a little healthier. US 36%. Ouch, Soloran. Tell me where you're from. I dare you. Let me bring back up the chart. UK is not EU. You're all the same. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just fucking memeing. Dude, I fucking all Brit Barners. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Brett doesn't count based. I'm sorry. Also, if you're new to my stream, I meme on British people all the fucking time. That's gonna be a huge thing here. My ignorant American memes are gonna come through. I come from RuneScape, okay? In RuneScape, there's like 5% of us are US players, okay? And everybody else is like Australian, UK, European, Swedish, Finnish, a lot of Finnish, great Finnish. There's a lot of really talented. It's crazy how many fucking Finnish players are so damn good at RuneScape. Etc, etc. We fucking, okay, we Americans out here are fighting for our lives in RuneScape, okay? So we're used to fucking bantering back and forth. So apologies if I get too heated on British and UK banter. I apologize. I'm used to it, okay? It's like not actually 5%, but it's like less than. We're fighting, okay? That was just a joke stat. Yo, good luck, Hiroshi. Boys gotta eat, based. Okay, I was doing this thumbnail. I almost forgot. This music kind of cooking. That Nidorino spot is so good. I have no idea, Nakimi. Yeah, shit gets pretty crazy, Slorin. Favorite Pokemon? Yeah, no, dude, looking up obesity rates as someone who is fucking legally obese, medically, as someone who's obese, looking up obesity rates is wildly entertaining, okay? I'm not trying to sit here and judge. I want to preface, like, I think the skinniest I've ever been, when I was skinnier when I was in like 6th grade or something, but like as an adult, I got down to like 24 something BMI. Like I got close to like 25. I got close to normal BMI or in normal BMI for like a little bit, but we'll get back down again, boys. I'm trying to get buff for the wedding. That'll be the meme. Oh yeah, for sure, Ramel. I got the term, yeah. Wedding, yeah. Recommend this game? Yes, absolutely. There's games that I play that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. For example, Overwatch 2. I love Overwatch. I really do like the game. I wouldn't recommend it in its current state. League, I would obviously never recommend. Old school RuneScape, I would recommend, but like not to everybody. PokeMMO is like a rare game that I'd probably recommend to literally everybody. Based JW. Hearthstone, yeah, Hearthstone's a game that I would literally never recommend to fucking anybody. Fuck that trash. Like there are certain games. Yeah. Favorite video games of all. I actually just did a video recently on my side channel covering my my top 10 favorite games of all time. I can get the link for that. As a quick TLDR, I mean, I don't mind doing like a quick retro pat top 10 games. Or fuck. Retro. Oh, it's not gonna pop up, is it? No. Keep being distracted. I'm so fucking easily distracted. Let me get this. Speaking of, my Retro Pat channel is hyper close to 500 subs. And that's the new monetization meme on YouTube. So if you want to watch some Patrouski, more Patrouski content that isn't PokeMMO based, here's my top 10 favorite games video if you're curious about that. My top 3 were, I think number 1 is old school RuneScape, number 2 is PokeMMO, and number 3 is Skyrim, I believe. Or no, I think number 3 is Magic the Gathering. Yeah, number 3 is Magic the Gathering, which obviously not really a video game, but I think it has to be included in that list. That's my top 3. BattleBit seems really fun. I respect it. It's a cool little meme popping up. Yes, you can catch Suicune. Magic the Gathering is such a phenomenally impressive game. What format? I mostly played Legacy when I played. When I got really serious about Magic. When I was really serious, I mostly played Legacy and Draft. I was probably, as much as I loved Legacy the most, I was probably better at Draft. As much as I hate to admit it, I was probably better at Draft than Legacy. Especially during, I got really good at Magic Origins drafting, hilariously. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened, Kuroshi? Wait, did I miss something against the rules? Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay, thanks, Kuroshi. Sorry, I missed that. Yo, Milky Way. Milky Way is the best candy bar. Thanks for subbing. Wait, I have okay. This might be a hot take on candy bars, but I feel like people never talk about this candy bar. Casey always memes on me every time I bring up this candy bar. How do you guys feel about paydays? I like paydays. I just love caramel and peanut. Like, I love paydays. They're just fucking bomb. But Casey memes on me every time I bring up paydays. I need chat's consensus. I need to know where we stand on important issues. These are the important, hard-hitting topics that really pop up on my stream. If you want to follow for more hard-hitting, breaking news kind of content. Okay, let me do. Thank you, Crosh, for handling that. By the way, what did I miss? Ever heard of Seralim Ultimate? No, I haven't. I'm wildly curious now. Yeah, cubes are awesome. I had multiple. Dude, my local scene for Magic is just, the Maryland scene for Magic is just really fucking good. What's your gripe with Hearthstone? Hearthstone, in comparison to any other trading card game, is just like wildly simple to a point where it's like embarrassing. I feel like Hearthstone could be mastered by a monkey within 6 months, whereas Magic the Gathering you could play for 20 years and never master. The complication differences between like Magic the Gathering, even like Pokemon, like even like the Pokemon TCG or like Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon's probably the least complicated out of those 3, and I love Pokemon, but like the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG has a pretty insane amount of fucking chains and has a pretty insane amount of like fucking combos. Every Yu-Gi-Oh deck's a goddamn combo deck where you either win turn 1 or turn 2 or game's over. Paydays are fire based. L take fair. Payday 2 best. Fuck the game. I'm not a huge Three Musketeers guy, but Casey, I respect it. Kind of. Ooh. Payday Miz. I'm not a huge Snickers guy in terms of candy. I don't know. I love caramel, dude. Based, Big Boss. Fuck, that's awesome, Big Boss. Nice. I like Paydays. I never played much. I played a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved, but I feel like I really would have enjoyed it, but I was answering fewer 2 accounts been working for you. I haven't been sticking to it very well. But I've done it a little bit here and there, and I think it actually like tremendously helps the mental. The few times that I have skipped over a comment, I've immediately felt a wave of relief of like, okay, this person asked me how to catch Suicune for the 5th time on this video where I've already answered it 4 times, and if you just answered that question or typed that question to Google, he would have found that. Okay, we'll just skip that one. Okay, ooh, like I feel like I've been. Yeah, not even getting to like the pay to win aspects of Hearthstone, which are like every TCG could be claimed to be like pay to win to some extent. Like there is like a huge like TCGs have a huge floor to like becoming competitive. Hardened Scales was a really cool card. I remember when that was released. It took a while for it to get like popular and like have decks based around it, but it was very, very cool. It really just, I guess you never technically know Bonpa. You could have just randomly rolled the nature or gotten the synchronize. Firstly, I guess Hearthstone, wait, Hearthstone's a CCG, not a TCG. I think that is technically correct, right? Okay, but that's chill. I'd play Caravan IRL based. That's the craziest nerd ever. Are you going to have how your day is going sticky so we don't ask? How is your day? No, fuck, my day is good. What's up, man? I've had a good day today. What's the last concert? You guys, okay, I deserve to get bullied for this. I've never been to a concert. I know. I'm like a very, okay, this is gonna sound really cringe. I think I'm a person who, like, I really care about like my firsts for stuff. Like I am willing to like wait and be really patient to like have like a really cool like for me, like I'm gonna wait to go to my first concert until I can go to like a concert I really fucking care about, like Great and Square or NF or something of the sort. My first concert was almost a Froggy Fresh concert, which I would have fucking loved, but I just didn't have time. Holy shit. Do you play competitive? Like, what's it called? Like PvP ranked? Here and there, not super often nowadays. Comparing any card game to Magic is all, I agree, but the issue is comparing Hearthstone to like any other card game is like just embarrassing. I feel like Hearthstone is like, it shouldn't even be in the same conversation. Hearthstone's like a casual mobile game. Comparing it to any other card game is just laughable how much RNG is involved. Like, I'll never forget, dude, I played Hearthstone during peak Yogg Saron meta. Like that game's a joke. Like that's just, it's laughable. The fact that Yogg Saron was pushed and made to be meta the way it was is just embarrassing. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I fucking hate. Hearthstone's pathetic. I think Blizzard just ruins every game. I don't know. It's so fucking crazy. I have not, but that sounds fun. I'm not a huge, like, I mean, I used to like when I was a kid, but it sounds fun. The energy, I'm sure, is great. I don't know anything about Marvel Snap. That's honestly JW Tree based. Have you tried Magic the Gathering? Yeah, we've been talking about it a lot, man. I got really into, I was a pretty serious Legacy player and just local. I never went to any like big Legacy tournaments. My greatest claim to fame. Okay, this was when I was like, I got really good at draft. I will say I did get pretty damn good at draft. Just I would just draft so much and I would just go infinite. I've told stories like this before on stream, but there was times where, like, when I was at my peak of Magic, I would wake up, skip school, and just draft. So what I would do is wake up, skip school. My mom would drive me to the card shop on the way to her going to work, even though I skipped school because I was just a fucking dumb kid. Okay, don't do what I did. But I'd skip school, go to the card shop, draft outside of the card shop using their Wi-Fi until the store opened. Once they opened, I'd finish my draft inside, do another draft after that. Then it would be like noon. I would like skip lunch to be able to buy cards, and then and then I would fucking either try to get a draft going IRL before FNM, or I would draft again on Moto if I had enough money or like went infinite or whatever. So I lost a lot of money on drafting for a long time, but eventually, and that was really hard. Eventually, I just got good enough to where I just win it. Like if you get good enough at drafting, you just go infinite. Like I was truly like, I was probably one of the best drafters, like top 5 or top 3 in my area, and my area is like pretty competitive in my opinion. 15 a draft is rough, but as long as you place high enough, I never opened the packs. So every time, if you ever place in a draft or ever place, you trade in those packs for store credit. You never crack packs. You never ever crack packs. I always traded my shit in for store credit every time. No shot was I cracking packs. So I always traded in for store credit, and the prize structure was pretty good. But yeah, it was $15 per draft or whatever. What deck did you play in Legacy? I played every single variant of Stifle Knot that existed. I was a huge Stifle Knot fan. I played Mono Blue full combo Stifle Knot with G-Pro back when that was unbanned. I tried playing Sensei's top, what's it called? Cloud Form Miracles Dreadnought. That was the worst variant. It was way too slow and just didn't work. But it was interesting because Dreadnought is a 1 mana spell, so it was actually pretty interesting for miracles, or pretty good for miracles. I tried to play blue-red Delver Pyromancer. That was probably the best variant. My favorite variant was the mono blue combo, but with Lotus Petals and shit. But then I played blue-red with Pyromancer and Delvers. I played a bit of Commander. I played Lord of Tressorhorn. I had a Sidisi deck at some point. I mostly played Lord of Tressorhorn in Verizzi, the like fucking I played Phyrexian Dreadnought in every single fucking format essentially, or Torpor Orb in every format. Yeah, which is also works for Lord of Tressorhorn. Yeah, Magic the Gathering's phenomenal. But I played a lot of Legacy, and then I played thankfully my local shop also allowed proxies for Legacy tournaments, so that was like, I think it was 15 proxies were allowed. So I don't own any duels. I never bought duels. I played the shit out of Legacy for like years, but I never bought a single duel because I was fucking 16 years old. I couldn't afford a goddamn duel land. I think it was like $100, right? So I always played, yeah. I played blue as a counterspell. I played blue as a Force of Will. We are not the same. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. But fucking Force of Will, Stifle. Stifle's a fucking incredible card. Dude, Dreadnought was such a fucking fun deck. Stiflenought was actually pretty good and actually held up like pretty decently until they started printing a bunch of shit back to back to back that just accidentally fucked Dreadnought. Once they printed Fatal, like the way that Stiflenought works is that you try to like combo off as soon as possible, but also have enough like support in your hand to protect the monster. So you have to have like Force of Will, Divert, Misdirection. So like there were times where like in like days there's so many free shit, right? As little mana as possible. There'd be times where like I would like turn to combo off get my Dreadnought out or whatever, right? And then like I'd have to like Force of Will, a kill spell, misdirect an Abrupt Decay, like do all, because you can't counter, but you can misdirect it. Like do all this fucking stupid shit, right? To keep it alive. And then after they printed Fatal Push, it was like, okay, after all that dumb shit, also Fatal Push for 1 mana. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I just fucking lose. Like, yeah, like that shit was so brutal. I loved Stiflenought, but they ended up printing so much shit that just fucked the deck and cucked me out of the metagame. Fatal Push was brutal. All the Teferis, even like Ren and 6 was really hard for me to deal with. Like, which I think they got banned thankfully pretty fast. But I also played, so once Dreadnought got fucked out of the metagame, I started playing Mono Green 12 post with Prime Times and Emrakul, and yeah. That deck performed a lot better. Even though Stiflenaut's way more fun, but 12 post just did better. Because with 12 posts, it's literally like, the longer the game goes, the higher your chance of winning. Like if the game just goes on for a long time, you pretty much just auto win with 12 post. If there's any Legacy MTG chads in chat, they'll understand the memes. I'm sorry for anyone who's like, I know I'm talking a lot about like a very complex thing that's like not widely. No, there's also just, yeah, just like, it's like a bunch of gibberish if you don't play. With rarity and foil cards, I know Pokemon has reverse foils. I'm trying to think. I know we have, I don't even remember. I literally couldn't even tell you. Hilariously. Mana Drain. Let me finish this thumbnail. I was almost done. I've been distracted by a lot of good things though this stream. It's been a great stream. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying streaming, to be totally honest. Okay. I think I have the thumbnail done. Very simple thumbnail for 63 things to do, but it's perfect. I hope we go ahead and get up MS Paint and get the ratio correct as well. Resize pixels 1280 by 720. Okay, I think 63 things to do is totally ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and set it as premiere. Yeah, but for Commander, I played Lord of Tressorhorn and some random meme decks here and there. I closed Restream on accident. Fuck. Sorry, guys. One sec. Schedule. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna save this. If you guys want to go preemptively like the video, it's super fucking appreciated. If not, that's also totally fine. You don't even know if it's good yet. You can preemptively dislike if you truly want to. If you're a real Patrouski hater based. But that should be the link. That should be the link to the 63 things to do. And that should be premiering on my channel. Should be coming up September 3rd. It'll be a big video. It'll be a big post. I'm really excited for it. Put a lot of work into it. And charm for an hour? Ooh. I'm down. Wait, let me it's about to be daytime. Yeah, I'm super down to charm. I'm down. I'm down to do like a longer stream today, so that works out perfectly. I'm super down for a shiny charm. Great minds. Yeah, fuck. Appreciate it, Clark. Yeah, I'm coming over to Miltank now. All right, it's about to be daytime in game, so I can head back over to Miltank, grab my Careful Zam out of the PC, and finally head back over. 20,800 encounters. Preemptive dislike? Based. Eradicate V2 incoming? Why would you say that? We'll see. Hopefully not. Now we really got to prove the believer is correct. Let's like put these down here. One and the same. Should I sell my ability patches? I think it's worth to pretty much always sell your ability patches, yeah. And you can always just buy them later if you like need it for something, but I think like keeping them, they're just gonna like go down in price. Good song. I appreciate so many people offered me a charm spot. It's like a huge streamer privilege, unironically. Wait, that's so... Dude, I'm super happy to hear that, Danny. That is super wholesome. That's the best kind of news. Nice, dude. Will they have takedown? I don't think so, but good question. I should keep that in mind just in case. I don't think they have any self-damaging. Usually I bring... Ghost type just in case. I don't think so. Oh, they should have Headbutt, Zen Headbutt, Captivate, Milk Drink, Body Slam. Yeah, I should be good. Heal Bell, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I should be good. I like the double check, though. Never not down for a double check like that. That's awesome, Danny. That's actually like turbo wholesome. You love to see it. Good Ditto Box trades are just a good feeling. Want a bathroom break or anything? You know what, Rumel? You fucking know me too well. Yeah, give me... you know me too goddamn well. You know I'm gonna fuck... Yeah, give me a 1 to 2 minute break. Be right back, guys. All right, let's wind this stream down with a big hour of shunting. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick of the sleepy music. Okay, let's get the shiny. I'm ready whenever you want to, Rumel. Let's go ahead and get popping. Let's get this shiny Pokemon to some non-EP music. Okay, we'll see. Favorite movies. I always say I have two favorite movies. I have one. I don't know why I separate comedy and every other genre, because to me, like, comedy movies are just so different. I don't know why. It's kind of dumb, but for any like movie buff is like, what does that even, you know? The way that I do it is, my favorite comedy of all time is Step Brothers, and then my favorite non-comedy or like more serious movie is Whiplash. Step Brothers and Whiplash, my two favorite movies. Whiplash is very good. I really like it. Good luck to everybody. Dude, I fucking love Step Brothers. Good luck to everybody on the charm. That line is so... There's so many... Dude, Step Brothers is just wildly quotable. I fucking love that movie. It's wildly quotable. River Spotted Hands. She's a saint. Wildly quotable. Yo, thank you, Retro. Miltank coming in on this charm. We shall see. We shall see. Hopium. Hopium, the cow is coming. Hopium. Yeah, like lines like that. I'm not even calling him dad, even if there's a fire. Step Brothers is the only movie I could quote. I think I could like tell the whole movie, like from scene to scene. So good, Blue. Right, Dale and Brennan a check for $10,000. Petition for this, I'm gonna make millions with channel points. We already ran Gamba for this. We ran a Gamba for whether I get a shiny or not this stream. What does he put on his drum set? Oh yeah, I can't remember that one. JW True, that's a tough one. I haven't seen that one. I've seen the Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle like forever. That movie forever ago I saw. Like on Comedy Central back in like 2012 or some shit. Any advice for dex filling? I have a guide on my channel called PokeMMO Pokedex Completion Guide. I would check that out, man. Yes, I feel all the jokes in Step Brothers, I super agree, Majestic. Step Brothers has held up really well. Like, Step Brothers never really relied on like any aggressive or like insensitive or like you know, the jokes in Step Brothers are just good standalone and hold up really well. Absolutely. I would have believered. Dude, that's an... I appreciate it, Danny. I won't lie. I hate Step Brothers. I get it. It's okay. Step Brothers is like very much like dumb comedy, you know? I don't think that's a very hot take. I think most people agree with that, Blue. I think offensive jokes can be fine, but the issue is how you do them and where the joke derives from and why it's funny. A lot of offensive jokes are just not funny is the issue. If you're gonna make like an edgy joke, at least have it be goddamn funny. Like that's kind of the issue. Is like a lot of people just like oh, I love dark humor. I love blah blah dark comedy, and then they just tell the most dog shit joke you've ever heard. That's like just racist or like just homophobic. It's like, okay, like what's the joke here? Like you're not like, I don't know, just cringe. Taskmaster, I have a friend who loves Taskmaster and constantly always recommends it. I think I've only seen Taskmaster's a strange. Oh, I don't know how I don't know. Yeah, I love Whiplash. I don't know where I stand. I feel like I like Taskmaster, so I'm fixing my boom mic. One sec. Yeah, it is all for you, but it's really cool. Taskmaster is so good. I think Taskmaster is like entertaining enough. I don't know. I think it's a little boring sometimes. I think some stuff is really fun. Some of it's pretty slow sometimes. I feel like if the reason you like offensive jokes is only because of how upset people get, I feel like that's cringe. I'm gonna be real with you, Blue Mage. I feel like if that's the entertainment of it, that's like, you're not really going for, you know, you're just trying to be like contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. Severance was really fucking good. I'm really excited for season 2. Severance was one of the, it is so hard to do the topic, cover the topic of like, you know, like slave or fucking, what's it called, like wage cucks. Like, it's so hard to do like the Severance topic of, you know, shitty 9-to-5 jobs. It's without it coming off as pretentious, especially like from, you know, actors and stuff, right? Like, it's really hard to do that, and like they nailed it. Like, Severance is truly like really good. One of the best TV shows I've ever seen. Severance, the best TV shows, my favorite TV shows personally, Severance, Barry, what's the other one I'm forgetting? Severance and Barry are really good. Yeah, Severance is an actual 10 out of 10. Like, such an incredible show. I've heard good things, but I haven't seen it, Blue. Yeah, being rude to each other personally, like banter is always encouraged and always good. What mods do you run? I have a video on my channel called Top 3 Mods that I think every Pokemon player should use. Yo, nice, Vanch. Congrats, dude. I haven't seen The Sopranos. I haven't watched a lot of TV shows. I definitely like, I would like to watch more movies, and I haven't seen that much TV. I watched way more, especially like in my teens, I just watched way more anime than I did TV shows. So I missed out on a lot of TV shows. I haven't seen it yet, Joe Kenny. So please, God knows. Is season 3 the finale? Is that true? I haven't seen season 3 yet. I hilariously haven't seen Avatar. My girlfriend memes on me for that all the time. I've seen a lot of anime, but not Avatar. Season 4 is? Oh, for Barry? Interesting. Dude, I've only seen seasons 1 and 2 of Barry, and they were both just fucking phenomenal. I want to watch season 3. I'm trying to think. There was a show. Oh, yeah. We watched, me and Casey watched The Rehearsal recently. That was very good. That was very good. Yeah, I need to watch Avatar at some point. I always hear good things. 3 times a year minimum. I'm sure I'll like it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But we'll see. A 40 kill at ARAM? You're cracked, Mist. Dude, I appreciate you trying to ask that question so respectfully, Danny. I drink here and there. I don't really smoke any weed or anything. I'll do edibles occasionally. I've done edibles like 3 times in my life, to give you an idea. 3 or 4. I think if you want to do drugs responsibly to have a little fun, and obviously just don't take too much, I think that's cool and good. Just be obviously really careful. One of my rules with like any substance stuff, this is like more common with like drinking or drink socially or whatever. The meme is, if I am feeling bad or if I had a bad day, I never drink, right? Like, I actually had this yesterday where like I was like, I had like kind of like, I was like not feeling well, and I was planning on drinking that night or whatever, to, like hang out or like relax or whatever. But like, because I wasn't feeling well, I just didn't drink. If you're ever feeling bad prior to drinking, just don't drink. Forehead. Like, never drink if you had a bad day, or never drink if you're feeling bad. But if you're feeling good and want to just like kind of relax, you know, have a drink, whatever, like that's fine. That's the way to do it. And yeah, caffeine is also like probably be weaved in there. And I love caffeine, and I promote the use of like responsible caffeine usage, because like caffeine is like probably a really cool, like powerful like drug that we can all use as humans. But I always recommend like stay like around or under 300 milligrams. The doctor recommended limit is 400 milligrams a day, which is pretty high. And then detox like 1 to 2 days a week. That's hilarious, Mist. That's an awesome rule. I feel like that's a pretty good rule to like stay out of trouble with any like substance abuse or drugs or anything. If you had a bad day, just don't do them, because like it's like the meme is the way you get trapped into like bad usage is like, oh, I had a bad day, so therefore I want to feel better. I want to, I'm gonna rely on drugs. It sucks to sit there and feel bad. It's easy to like reach out for something to like make that, like, numb that and make it better, but that's how you get into problems, right? You're gonna watch the One Piece live action? I don't even fucking like the One Piece anime. It's a personal preference. I really can't get into One Piece. I've had a really hard time getting into it. I don't like One Piece. One Piece seems like the worst possible anime to do a live action of. I cannot believe it. I don't know why they did that. It literally seems like the worst possible option. It has so many fantasy. The main character is made of rubber. Like, there's so many. It's all fantasy and animation. The way that One Piece works is because it's in a, like, because it's animated. I don't know. It's so weird to want to do that. Yeah, I respect that. Jag. God damn it, Nut. Yeah, super base gears for sure. I think taking it pretty seriously with that stuff is good. He's the son of, god damn it. Good spot for Scyther. I don't know else. Also, if he's near everything. Oh no. This is okay. I should probably answer your Scyther question first. There's a bunch of spots for Scyther. Are you looking for like a, okay, looking for a Scyther for like storyline run? I'll give my everything everywhere all at, my everything everywhere all at once take is about to piss off a lot of people, okay? I'm really sorry. I'm trying to find the Scyther. I mean, for Scyther, you want to check your Pokedex, and like for all I'm gonna do is be checking my Pokedex essentially for you to see where you can hunt it. Your best bet is probably end up being Lore, Route 37 in Johto, or any of these Sinnoh rare locations, probably a lower level one, so they're easier to catch. All right, my everything everywhere all at once take. I unironically think that Everything Everywhere All at Once is the worst movie I may have ever seen in my entire life. Easily the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. I actually cannot comprehend how this movie won so many awards and how this movie is so beloved. I actually don't get it. I went into watching Everything Everywhere All at Once extremely excited. One of the people that I respect more than anything in the world said that like their whole life experience, it feels like, was built around watching this movie. And then I watched it and I was just like appalled. It felt like a 2012 movie. Must not have seen many bad movies. One of the biggest jokes in Everything Everywhere All at Once is there's a dildo flying around on screen. This movie won the fucking Emmy for the best movie of the year. What fucking timeline are we in? I couldn't believe it. The dad's easily the best character, and there are some good moments, but the comedy in this movie is the worst I've ever seen in a movie ever, and it totally takes you out of it. It's so disgustingly bad. It's pretty big. It's so bad. Yeah, if they left the comedy out of the movie, it might be like a lot better. Also, the joke, and this is gonna be like slight spoilers. So slight spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was just like the most unfunny movie I've ever seen. The dildo flying around on screen during like a fight scene. There's a joke where like they zoom in on the dad's face and it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fall on the dildo in the middle of this fight, guys. Whoa! And it's like, what the fuck? Who is this intended for? What is this? It's just so fucking crazy. Holy shit. And then what's it called? There's a joke. It's like supposed to be like a very serious movie about like, it's like a coming of age story about like boomer, like immigrant parents who work like really fucking hard, who don't really understand their like Zoomer daughter, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like them like understanding one another and like coming to that. But like, and that's a cool premise, like whatever. And a really important one to cover right now. But holy fuck, was it done so badly and so cringe. There's a joke where like, one of the biggest plot reveals of the movie is that the source of the universe is an everything bagel. Are you what is this, Instagram? What is it? What is that joke? I couldn't fucking believe it. It's so cringe. I actually have never cringed more watching a movie in my entire. I could not stand it. I'm sorry. I know I probably just tanked like 50 viewers. I probably just lost like thousands of subs. Personal preference, personal opinion. I hated everything everywhere all at once. It was like actually the worst movie ever. And I have friends who love it. I think most of our friend group loves it. So I want to rewatch it and give it another chance. Maybe I'm missing. Me and Casey had a theory that like maybe they like slipped in a joke copy of the movie into our theater. I have no fucking idea. Like it seemed insane. I think I've released a demon here. Dude, I have such strong opinions about this movie. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. Easily the worst in theaters. I saw Herbie Fully Loaded in theaters. The movie burnt out on us in theaters. So this is a good meme, dude. I remember watching Herbie Fully Loaded in theaters, and it was at the cheap theater. So it was like $3 a ticket or some shit. And like the way it was cheap, it was like old film reels that were like from like movies that were like 2 or 3 years old. So I watched Herbie Fully Loaded in theaters like 2 or 3 years after the movie was out or some shit. And the film like burnt. So like the movie like 45 minutes in, like the screen just like fizzled and like burnt out or whatever. So we couldn't even finish the movie. So the first 45 minutes of Herbie Fully Loaded was an infinitely better experience than Everything Everywhere All at Once. I will try to watch it again at some point, but I feel like I'm just gonna get angrier. I couldn't believe how bad Everything Everywhere All at Once is. It's so bad. Like I'm very hipster. I have very hot takes on a lot of fucking films and media, I guess. Because I'm very hipster, whatever, and I hate it. It's cringe, but like, dude, I could not believe how bad Everything Everywhere All at Once was. Holy shit. I felt okay. I don't even want to compare because I remember when Parasite became a big deal and everybody was in love with Parasite. Parasite's definitely good. I understand why Parasite was so loved. It's just so not as good as so many other things. There's so many other class-based movies that are way better. Snowpiercer, for example. Snowpiercer is like arguably a perfect film I think Snowpiercer is really, really, really good. And like the best class-based film for sure. What's the other the floor? Is that the platform? The platform is way better than Parasite. Pretty similar premise, not exactly one-to-one, but the platform is really good. There's so many better things. Yes, I have heard it. It's so dumb, Blue Mage, but I've heard it, yeah. Snowpiercer is really, really good. But yeah, everything bagels are delicious, but if you're trying to make a strong, serious philosophical argument, don't fucking include the worst jokes imaginable. If you're dog shit at telling jokes, you're probably dog shit at philosophy as well. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably vice versa. That actually makes sense. The less funny you are, the better you are at philosophy because it's so dry at points. I mean, that's kind of true and real. I think Parasite was good. I get it, but yeah, the platform was really good, Shag. The platform was really good. I didn't watch Squid Game, but it's not because it was bad. I just didn't watch it, but it seemed really good. I've heard of Seven Samurai, but haven't seen it. But I've heard of it and heard really good things. I know it's the 1950s. Yeah, I'll have to watch that at some point. Yeah, I get but it's so cringe, Blue Mage. It doesn't matter. It's so cringe. I actually remember. Yeah, it's so cringe. Sorry, I'm being a little too harsh. If you like Everything Everywhere All at Once, if anything, I envy you. I wish I liked it too. Same with with like One Piece or whatever. I wish I liked One Piece. Best place to find chuckle? Only like Hoenn, really. Hoenn Safari thing. Kind of RF for the platform. Not like kind of art, but not really. I don't even watch any movie on stream. I guess actually, wait, Seven Samurai, if it's like old enough, that's actually possible. Maybe that's kind of interesting. Movie night pog. Yo, that's incredible to hear, Bajesh. Sorry if I butchered your name. I don't know what Suko is, but hopefully you're having fun, dude. Pog. Yeah, unironically Red for the win, which is so funny. It was like I don't think it was I could be wrong. I don't know movies well enough or how like they physically work. The Northman. That also sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen it. Northman. I have not seen this. But I love Viking shit, so I'm down. And that has Anna Taylor-Joy and Bill Skarsgård. I'm down. Is there anything to do in Johto after the Elite Four? There's tons to do, man. There's tons to do in PokeMMO always. Interstellar is I love Interstellar. It's like a really, I think Interstellar, I'm shocked when people say they don't like Interstellar. I feel like Interstellar is like a unanimously good film. It's so good. What's to do in Johto after the Elite Four? You can complete your Pokedex and go for Mount Silver. You can do EV training. There's tons of stuff, right? It's shiny, all the same stuff you can do in any PokeMMO post game. I have some videos on my channel, one called like top 5 post game goals, and then one that's like top 10 end game goals. And I have a video scheduled for September 3rd. It's currently on Premiere, so make sure to go check it out and support it. 63 things to do in PokeMMO is coming up. Detective Pikachu was shockingly good. I actually just watched Detective Pikachu for the first time recently with Casey. I enjoyed it. I thought I was really scared it was going to be cringe, and it was actually just pretty good. I don't know nearly enough about like what A24 movie means. Or I keep seeing it in chat. I honestly just am not educated enough on it. A24 movies, Ex Machina, Moonlight. I heard that I'd really like Moonlight, but I haven't seen it. But I've been told that by people. The Witch. I really want to watch The Lighthouse. I haven't seen The Lighthouse. I really want to watch it. Okay, I see. A24. Uncut Gems is like undeniably pretty good. It's not like Uncut Gems isn't like life-changing or anything. It's like very simple and like very apparent with what it's trying to do. It's still good, but Uncut Gems also has like negative rewatchability. There's only like one. Once you watch Uncut Gems is literally just an anxiety roller coaster to a giant explosion. But that's it. Hustle. I really liked Hustle. Casey also really liked Hustle, which is hilarious. I just love Adam Sandler. I did not expect Casey to like Hustle, but she actually loved that movie, which was really cute. Midsommar is pretty good. I know. I really like. I really like Midsommar. The ending of Midsommar is really good, in my opinion. I really like it. I'd say most A24 movies are pretty good. Hereditary is fucking phenomenal. If that, undeniably like really fucking good. Yeah, I feel like overall from the A24 movies I've seen, I actually feel like I really like these. But Everything Everywhere All at Once was so bad. Okay, 70 Everstones is hilarious. Good luck to you, ChillTube. Good luck to you, man. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. Kind of boring. I feel like I'd like Lighthouse. We'll see. Love you too, Steve-O. It's such dog shit. I think Uncut Gems is not for everybody. And I think it's good to tell people what Uncut Gems is. Because Uncut Gems is like, it's literally just a like ride. Like it's not like there's no like crazy story. There's no like intricate blah, blah. It's just like an anxiety filled ride. The whole point of Uncut Gems is like you're watching someone's greedy pursuit and like greedy descent. You're literally just watching someone obsessed with greed for like 2 hours and watch it control their life, and what that does to a person, what that does to a man. Yeah, it's very, yeah. I haven't. I feel like that sounds familiar though. GBRL. I'd love to watch more good movies. GBRL. Or what? Okay, I looked up GBRL instead of Good Times. That's awesome. Good time. I haven't seen this. Robert. Okay. I haven't seen this. Good time. I'll keep it in mind. Absolutely, Con. It's, yeah, for sure. It's always okay to not like something and see how it's how my take is with One Piece. Like, I personally don't like One Piece, but I super understand how much it like impacts anime and people who grew up with it and everything. And I think it's a positive to the world, right? I don't know that much about. I know Pink Floyd has like a diehard fan base. I know he has the album The Wall. Is there a movie about The Wall as well? You're too nice to me, Biz. What's up, man? That's you're too nice to me. What's up, gamer? It shouldn't affect the catch rate, Steve. It was discussed. It was like rumored that we didn't really know for a while, honestly. I don't know that one at all. I'll keep that in mind. I honestly would love to watch more. I kind of just this is my most stereotypical fucking male take. I do kind of love war movies. Like I fucking love dude, Hacksaw Ridge. To be fair, it's like the least war movie. I mean, kind of, not really. That movie's so good. I love Hacksaw Ridge with Andrew Garfield. I really want Casey to watch this movie with me. I love this movie because the movie like represents everything that I fucking like love and care about, which is literally like having a position, standing by that position, even though like others laugh at you and meme on you, and then like still impacting the world in like a positive way. It's Hacksaw Ridge is so good. And you always hear like Hacksaw Ridge is one of those based on a true story movies where like everybody that I always hear talk about it say that like the actual events are even crazier than the movie itself, which is which is nuts, you know? 1917 was, I watched 1917. It was fine. I don't think it was even close to one of the best movies ever. I think 1917 was a very, very simple movie. I think it was gimmicky because of the camera, and I think it was like good. I feel like 1917 is the most good movie ever, but I wouldn't say it was like anything special, personally. Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is so good. Porcupine Treat, no. I love hearing. I haven't seen Inglourious Bastards. I always hear incredible things about it. Yeah, I really want to see The Lighthouse. Yeah, I have a lot of respect. I agree with you, Blue Mage. I do have a lot of respect for that style as well. That style is very interesting to me. I think that's really, and there's a lot of skill and art and beauty in that for sure. Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is so good, dude. I've never seen a Top Gun movie. Hey, there's nothing wrong with like, I have a friend who loves the Fast and Furious movies, and like, obviously the Fast and Furious movies aren't like great movies, but like they're fun. Like they're so like the Fast, like, and coming from someone who had never really watched the Fast and Furious movies until recently, they're like objectively fun movies. You have to just think about it like that. Miss just got a Penta and ARAM. I want to say congrats and good job because that is pog and cool, but at the same time you're playing League and I feel like I shouldn't encourage negative behaviors. It's kind of like if someone on this is insane. It's kind of like if your buddy is like doing coke and like goes and gambles and wins like $1 million. Like, yeah, you want to say like congratulations, dude, good job, but at the same time, you know, I don't know, man. But congratulations, Mist. I'm proud of you. Samira, the Penta. Samira's a cool champ. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, Clarko. So I don't know shit about cars, Clarko. I remember watching the Fast and Furious. This was really funny to me. Watching the Fast and Furious movies and seeing them be like, all right, we're behind in the race. Time to click this button to like start NOS. It's NOS time, guys. And I'm like, and I was sitting like, I know nothing about cars. And I was sitting there like, is that really how NOS works? You just like hit a button, and we like looked it up, and like it was like, yeah, that's basically how it works. Like it unironically, I don't know why that's so funny to me. The meme of like, all right, I'm behind, let's speed things up, press button, and like that's all you do. It's like really funny to me. As like a total, I want to preface, I don't know shit about cars. The idea of hitting the NOS, yeah, that shit was so funny. Yeah, I think PokeMMO is a great game to start in 2023. I think you can like catch up really fast, David. If you're someone who like, yeah, I feel like if you want to catch up, if you want to go like get into the game pretty hard or just play casually, PokeMMO is one of those rare games where it's a really good casual experience and a really good hardcore experience. I don't know if there's that many games that fit that bill. I've never seen a Terminator hilariously. I would like to. Base Squala. Yeah, I have around 300 hours in Dota, and I'm dog shit at it. But Dota's interesting and fun. In Dota, I played Viper, Lone Druid. I loved Lone Druid. Really cool hero. I'm so bad at Dota. It's crazy. Like, I feel like, yeah, it is. When they say like Dota is literally just like more advanced, cracked out League, they're absolutely correct. I played a bit of Dota back in like 2013, 2015 maybe. A couple hundred hours. I actually played recently with Casey for her first time, and I taught her a little bit of it and with couriers and stuff. And I have like some old little items and whatever. Lone Druid, Tide Hunter, Viper, Lone Druid, Tide Hunter were like my favorite memes. I liked Bloodseeker a lot as well, but Bloodseeker was just like noob. Like I like noob bait. Like Bloodseeker, I liked to play Bloodseeker back in the day because like he was really good against noobs, and I got stomped on as a noob by Bloodseeker. So then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna learn Bloodseeker. But then I pressed R, and they just stood still because they weren't fucking dog shit like I was, and they just like didn't take any damage. Well, I remember like that's like one of the like Dota 2 welcoming things is like Bloodseeker R'ing you and you like running away and just insta dying, and you're like, what the fuck? Why do you do so much damage? Blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, dude, congrats. That's all you, Cosmo. Congratulations, man. And dude, that's all you, man. Congrats, dude. Good luck in your PokeMMO streaming memes, dude. More air, bigger explosion, bigger power, based. Fast and Furious 20 Pog. Yeah, I think catching up in PokeMMO is very doable. I've heard of it, but I don't know it, Clarko. Thanks for the shiny charm, by the way, Rumel. I want to preface that. That's gonna get a shiny soon, for real. Just watch, dude. We'll see, man. I don't know. Oof. Yo, nice blue mage. Nice. I definitely love a lot of those like stupid, dumb. There's like that era of like really stupid, like manly man explosion car movies, and they can be fun to watch. It's a guilty pleasure for sure, but they can definitely be fun to watch. There's a movie that, dude, my dad used to watch this, Black Dog. I really want to go back and watch this movie. I think it had Patrick Swayze in it, which is hilarious. Yeah, I want to go this movie and like dude, this movie is so funny. Not really so funny, but I remember loving it as a kid. This movie has a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. But I loved this movie as a kid. But it's just like a dumb, well, I don't know what to call it. Black Dog is like a movie, like imagine like Fast and Furious, but with like truckers. It's so stupid. Oh man, I want to watch this. Absolute banger. It's just hit the nos. Fuck. That's awesome. Yo, have fun, Clarko. Lapras was worth anything. Lapras might have a base price. My enchantment. Yo, what's up, Kappa? Not 10 minutes, wrong spell. Hopefully that's true. Thank you, Kappa. I appreciate it. I haven't seen any of the Lethal Weapon movies. I hear them memed on all the time, but I don't know them. I should go back and watch a lot of the dumb action movies that I've never seen, because I feel like I haven't seen a lot of them. Guilty pleasure little action memers. I'll keep that in mind, Nut Drop, because I'd be interested in trying more of that. I was never a huge fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I remember I had teachers in school who loved that movie. I think it was just past my era. I could see how it could have been funny like at that time, but I think it just had aged. I feel like it hasn't aged well. His Butt of Flesh Wound is the only good aging joke from that, which is obviously the most quoted one. But like, I feel like that joke's aged the best, but that's like about it. And even that's like I don't know, pretty good, but like not like crazy legendary. I don't know. Sketch comedy is just really, really hard to age well, to be fair. I love sketch comedy. I hope so. We'll see, Arger. I don't know. I don't even remember. I was not a huge fan of dude, a lot of Chappelle stuff is not that. I've never really. Dave Chappelle's just not that funny to me, which is a hugely hot take. I feel like a lot of people disagree with that. I feel like his stuff is like kind of whatever. It depends. There are some good, like the race draft is pretty. It's like there are some good memes that are pretty good, but like a lot of his stuff is pretty whatever. Just not that funny. I was a huge fan of Whitest Kids You Know. That's a really, really good. That's like a Zoomer comedy troupe. I fucking love them. They were incredible. They were a good meme. Fair, Trexies. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, we'll see, Ardor. Hopefully. What? Hey, what? What? Whooper Jam. Yeah, what's up, Jimmy Run? Oh, yeah, that's the one that people always remember. Yeah, the like, yeah. Yeah, that's the Lincoln sketch. That's like the most popular one, I think. Yeah, I fucking love WKUK. The song is like in my head all the time. People love this song in my community, which is like an honor. It's a cool, it's a unique song. Oh, yup. I'm sorry, Lorenzo. I don't know if you know this, but Hoppip is literally the most dangerous ×5 horde shiny there is. I have a couple videos talking about it because it's so dangerous. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. It's always, I'm really sorry, man. Gallon of PCP. Yeah, there's some good memes like that. This song, it's called Phoenix. If you looked up NCS, which is like no copyright sounds, I can link it. I'm really sorry to hear that, Lorenzo. How did you and your fiance meet? Just through a friend. Through a friend. Kind of a boring answer, but yeah. I didn't play Let's Go Eevee/Pikachu. They seem interesting on the surface, like actually kind of have like a unique place, but yeah. Yeah, I try to always put out prep, but like even I should have lost my shiny Hoppip. With my shiny Hoppip encounter, I wasn't prepared and I just got super lucky that my Hoppip didn't have shiny Hoppip didn't have Rage Powder or Memento. I just got super lucky. I should have lost mine. I wasn't prepared either. Greetings from Italy? Yo, much love, man. I appreciate it. Fuck. God damn it, COD. That's awesome. That's really funny. Yeah, shiny Hoppip is so scary, man. I always recommend like building like a very, very specific Pokemon for it. NCS is shockingly good. I need to look through more though and get more music. 67k with donator and 40 plus charms. Good luck to you, Renpai. Jeez, dude. 40 plus charms is a painful sentence. Good luck to you, man. What speed? What are you hunting? Yes, it does, DM. Good question. Distributes them all. Like, you'll get, like, the same amount per Pokemon, so, like, 10 per or whatever. Yes, I have a video talking about that, Jerk Christ. I do personally, but there's no wrong answer. Like, if you think Gen 6 won't be added, or there's no wrong answer, it's just speculation, you know? But I have a video on my... If you Google, will Gen 6 get added to PokeMMO, I have a video talking about it. Probably Squalla. I appreciate you double checking, though, but yeah, probably, man. Can we just enjoy JOHTO before we ask for more? I think it's okay to just... I mean, as long as you're not, like, adding the devs on the forums and being like, hey, where's Kalos? Like, it's okay to, like... I think it's okay to have the discussions in the community, you know? You could argue it's slightly disrespectful, but I don't know. I think it's fine to have the discussion of, like, hey, like, what's next, you know? Once something comes out. It's kind of funny, but I think it's okay to have the discussion. Just don't at the devs on fucking Twitter and be like... Where's Kalos rage emoji? But I understand where you're coming. I think there's a fair argument for like where it's like kind of disrespectful or funny. Like I get what you're saying. Deanna, Larvitar, and Axew. Those are great shunts, all of them. Renpai. Good luck, man. That's brutal, dude. 40 plus charms is enough to make your stomach churn. Yeah, some people want it, some people don't. Not really a wrong answer. I respect it. We'll just see what happens. It's not really when is Cal, it's more like will it even release? Yeah, I mean, I think that was how it was I think that's how it was phrased, but yeah. The question is, what's next? To be fair, I don't think this is like pretty common knowledge, and I've talked about this a lot. The next thing the devs are focusing on is likely not going to be a region. They've already talked about on the forums, they've confirmed they're going to be focusing on late game, end game content, such as dungeons and raids and PVM and such, or maybe even like an achievement log or something of the sort. How do I unlock Mount Silver? Completing the National Pokedex and completing all the Elite Fours in the game. Yeah, I think it's a fair. I feel that, Blue Mage. I feel like, especially like constantly asking the person who's putting out the stuff for what's next. I feel that. I think it's can come off disrespectful. You know, I super get that. You should do another noob-friendly video, Patrouski. 63 tips. I have a lot of noob-friendly videos. It's just that my 63 tips is the most popular one. I actually just premiered. So there's a video coming out on September 3rd. So in 4 days, I just put it up for premiere called 63 Things to Do in PokeMMO. If you haven't checked that, definitely check it out. I think I'm technically a Zoomer. Dude, I use all of the words in it. I want to say... I call 18-year-olds boomers. I call fucking 40-year-olds Zoomers. I use the words interchangeably. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If anything, those terms are more of a mentality than like a thing to like be defined by. They're just fucking whatever categories. Don't stress about them too much. I had a lot of people, dude, there were people who left like comments. I posted that meme, like the YouTube analytics showing my like age stuff, and I was like based boomers or whatever. And I had a lot of people being like, don't call me a boomer. Those are just millennials, bro. They were like mad. I was like, people who like fucking mad in the comments, and it's like, dude, I'm 25. I call myself a boomer and a Zoomer all the time. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. If you're that upset about it, I don't know. I was shocked. I mean, I don't know. Fair enough, I guess, but whatever. There's doubles. There's doubles in the game, Jerk Christ. What do you mean? Or do you mean like 2 players versus 2 players? Like co-op or whatever? I don't know if that exists. I'm not sure. I know there's 2 players versus 2 NPCs with Battle Frontier. You can do cooperative Battle Frontier. Dude, I've actually talked about this in the past, Curly Fries. Congratulations, man. I feel like, okay, obviously like pretty much every Pokemon player has played Kanto, right? So we've played like a million times, so we're like used to it, right? I feel like, this might be a hot take, I feel like Kanto might be the hardest region to play blind from scratch in 2023. Like, the storyline in Kanto is so fucking sporadic and so weird. You have to go through all those underground paths. You have so many dungeons to do in fucking Silphco and Lavender Tower, and what's the other one? There's so many weird there's so many dungeons, so many weird paths. Getting the fucking hot tea for the guard. The Victory Road in Kanto is like by far the most complicated and the worst. Like, dude, Kanto is, I feel like doing it blind with no guide and shit. And like, dude, it's so weird. It is truly such a weird storyline. I love, it's my favorite region from nostalgia. But if I am truly honest about it, I'm like, dude, that shit makes no sense. It's all over the fucking place. Fuck, that's awesome, Biz. But after that, no luck. What do I do? Either stick it out or take a break and do something else, King. Yeah, dude, there's so much stuff like that. It's so, yeah, the Kanto storyline is mad confusing. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, and that's, yeah. And I love it, but yeah. Gotta be honest about it, you know? The key card, yeah. We're all used to, I think most people are used to it, but if it's like your first time in Kanto, it's like, holy shit, you know? Yeah, I think you've got, dude, I recommend a guide for Kanto. It is fucking weird. Also, like, how would you know to go, I guess, like, you just explore every little part. You would know to go up to Bill's house, and like, even like fucking the second gym, you have to go to like the north part, cross Nugget Bridge, go to Bill's house to get the SSN ticket. Like, what? It's, dude, it's so fucking weird. I saw a screenshot of that, Dimitri. That is hilarious but sad. And that's something, a huge fear for a lot of people, but that is crazy, dude. Hey, good luck to you. A lot of respect and love to you for that, Quez. Good luck to you, dude. Yes, navigating paths in Kanto just madness. As like someone who, Gen 1 is my favorite region from nostalgia. I love Gen 5 and Gen 1 are just fantastic. And they're very, very similar. But damn, the map and the storyline of Gen 1 is so weird. It's so weird. I didn't play Legends Arceus, but I will at some point in my life. I'm really bad about playing new games. I end up playing them like years down the line. I just don't really care about FOMO or like getting to a new game fast. My thought process is that there's so many masterpiece games to play, and I just don't have time to get to all of them. Like one day I'll get to them all. So for example, and I hate risking, like I don't want to coin flip $70 on whether a game is good or not. A good example is like Starfield. I'm not gonna play Starfield for like 10 years. Once Starfield becomes like $5, I'll pick it up and play it. But other than that, I'm not gonna pay for it on release. Like, why would I play Starfield when I haven't played the Mass Effect trilogy, right? Why would I play Starfield when I haven't played the Dragon Age series? Like, there are other games similar to it that I love, that I know are masterpieces or good games that I need to play first. I'm just, like, not in a rush to play new games. I really like old games and retro games and, like, yeah. Playing 50% of 100 games, not as good as 100% of 5 games. I think it can depend. I usually play games to completion. It's pretty rare it's pretty rare I put down a game and don't finish it. And I'm like, I'll put down games and come back to them, but it's pretty rare I put down a game and never come back to it. Yo, I appreciate the follow, Yellow Jester. What's up, man? If you guys have been enjoying the stream, I've been forgetting to say this a ton this stream, so it is appreciated. As a reminder, if you don't want to, it's totally okay. If you guys want to, if you've been enjoying the stream, liking the stream physically on YouTube is really helpful for the algorithm. It's going to show my stream to more people, have more people find my content, and have more people find out about PokeMMO in general. There goes the poppers. Like the stream if you enjoyed it, dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube for daily PokeMMO videos I upload every single day. Dazza, thanks for the Twitch Prime. And if you want to go above and beyond, like Dazza just did, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations go a really long way and help our dogs be entertained so they don't bark so much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Dazza Pog, thank you. Yo, congrats, Dragon. Nice, nice, nice. It's just 1 hour. Happy to hear it, dude. Putting that was in college, we're full time planning a wedding. Dude, that seems insane. I have so much respect for people who do college. I feel like, especially, dude, I'm just not a school guy. I fucking hated school. I hate being forced to like learn something I'm not aggressively interested in. It's really hard for me to do it. Really bad at school. I hate school. Anyone who does college, I have a lot of respect for. Anyone who can do college plus like working is like, I don't know how that's possible. That seems like inhuman to me. I have so much respect for that. Or even like, I think Rumel does this. Anyone who like works, I'm really lucky. Like I've been like doing content creation full time since 18. Anyone who fucking like works a full-time job and then comes home to do YouTube, holy shit, that would drive me insane. And I work really hard. I have a pretty damn good work ethic. Just luckily throughout my life, for whatever reason, I've just developed that. But holy shit, man, that's like insane. That sounds insane to me. Maybe it's just like the doing two main things. I really like doing one main thing. I'll work my ass off like 14 hours a day, easy peasy. But the idea of like working a fucking day job 9 to 5 and then coming home and doing YouTube, that would drive me crazy. Yeah, that's for sure, Gears. That's honestly 25% is honestly high. That's actually feels pretty good. I feel like from most of what I hear. So that's honestly awesome. Yo, I'm thirsty yet? No, I'm sorry. I mean, I just don't appreciate people asking for stuff like that in game, so. Went to film school to be a gaffer. What's a gaffer? I gotta check. What is a gaffer? Gaffer, the chief electrician in a motion picture or television production unit. You learn something new every day. Informal, an old man. Okay. Like went to school to be an old man based. No, but that's really cool. Fuck. Yo, thanks for the follow, Trexies on Twitch. I appreciate it. There's a long every stream for a lot of impossible people. Yeah, I don't know how that shit's possible, Ace Trainer. That shit seems insane. Is it worth to buy a 5 times 31 Ditto for what's the price? 6 mil seems really high. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the fucking that might be the I don't know, man. Actually, I don't know. I have no idea. Never mind. That probably is just a good price. I don't fucking know, man. I'm a well-studied, informal old man. That was the other definition. That was awesome. The 2 definitions were like chief electrician for a film crew and old man. Cool jobs. Yeah, respect it a lot. Probably just me repeating my words, Argu. Or it's pre-recorded content based. Yeah. Yeah, dude, yeah. It seems insane, Dragon. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Lectures from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Do you or did you play League? I would never encourage League play. But have I played? I mean, yeah, for a long time. But I never really, like, stuck. I've had many mains. Like, I've never really stuck to, like, one main or even one position. I've really been all over the place in League. I never played ranked. Thank fuck. I knew how bad the game was that I never took it seriously to play ranked. I loved ranked on Overwatch. I peaked at low masters in Overwatch, like 3600. But I never touched, thankfully, lead ranked. Yeah, you can take a lot of pride in your work and like really enjoy it. But I think that for me, like the idea of working an 8-hour day at one place and then coming home and working like a 6-hour day at a different place, I don't know why that bothers me more than like a 14-hour day in just one place. Also, 16 hours a day in construction is insane. A 16-hour construction workday is wildly different from like a 16-hour like what's it called, like desk job. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I was really excited for Teamfight Tactics. I actually, like, when Teamfight Tactics was like being hyped up and like about to release, I actually thought it was going to become like my new game, and then like my new like main game, and then I could not believe how much RNG there was. I was really disappointed. I really didn't like it, but I was really excited for it. I like his Amazon name Swablu because I used it to hunt Swablu at some point. That's the only reason. Yeah, for sure, Blue Mage. I feel that. Yeah, base shag. Yeah, I heard there was an update, like, I think 6 months or so after the game was out that did cut down on the RNGs. Even I think a lot of people shared that complaint that it was really RNG heavy. I think there was a pretty big update like months down the line. No, you're good, Arger. I only downloaded LOL to play TFT. I mean, that's fucking based. I respect it. Yeah, I don't know how it's... yeah, I can't imagine Gears. Yeah. The idea of doing a full-time job and YouTube is crazy. Like, yeah. It's just so much. I've never played Earthbound, hilariously. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, it's a pretty expensive game, and... but, yeah. I'll probably emulate it one day, but we'll see. I'd like to play Earthbound at some point. I'm not really a huge SNES or NES era guy. I think that just wasn't my... I was like a PS1 was like my first introduction to video games for the most part. Early PC and PS1. Yes, based and true, Blue Mage. Nice, Harder. 6 minutes left to possibly get the shiny cow. We'll see. We'll see if the believers can be proven correct. I really hopium they can, dude. I'm hopium they can. Everyone believe harder. Is everything yeah, is everything cracked? Jester, is if everything's cracked, nothing's cracked? Yeah, I do. The PS2 is pretty, and obviously because the PS1 like backwards compatibility is just so good, the PS2 is pretty fucking phenomenal. I think there's a huge, like, if you asked me what my favorite video game console of all time was, like 3 years ago, or even 2 years ago, I think, I would have said PS2. But now, if you ask me this question, I think it's actually Xbox 360. Hilariously, I have a lot of nostalgia for both generations. But like, man, I love the 360 generation, and there's so many deeper games that really came out on the 360 that weren't really possible on the PS2. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of like deep JRPGs and stuff on the PS2, but like, you know, you didn't really have, you had like Eternal Ring on PS2. You didn't have Skyrim. You didn't have Oblivion. You didn't have Mass Effect. You didn't have Red Dead Redemption. Like, I really feel like the jump in technology and the jump in video game quality from PS2 to Xbox 360 was just like so insane, like so insane, you know. I'm a huge 360 fan. I really think it's phenomenal. Yeah, that's a great piece of advice from Arger, and I have a video on my channel, Fate Fun, called the Ultimate Price Checking Guide, which should cover anything related to that. Yeah, PS2. That's a I like that. Fair. I've never played a PS4, but I want to at some point. It seems to have some good exclusives, and I think generally people prefer the PS4 over the Xbox One, from what I've seen from sales at least, right? I haven't played the Fable series. Like, I'd love to play the Fable series. There's so many games like that. Like, I really want to play them, but like, there's only so much time. Look, I had a comment recently on a Retro Pat video of mine of someone being like, I think I was like, yeah, I really want to play like Dead Island Riptide or whatever, and he was like, it's been out for 7 years. What the fuck are you doing, man? And it's like, I mean, it's Dead Island Riptide. It's an interesting game. I do want to play it, but there's so many games and only so little time. Like, you could say that about anything. Oh, Minecraft's been out for X years. You haven't fucking played it, man? Are you kidding me? Earthbound's been out for 30 years. You haven't played it? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, you're eventually going to find a masterpiece game that not everyone has played. I don't know. It's not like, I don't know why that comment was so funny to me, where it's like, yeah, I want to play Dead Island Riptide, but there's also just so many games, dude. I can only get to so much so fast, you know? I would love to play it at some point. I haven't played it. I've played a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus. I beat one Colossus, and then I like got bored in the middle of the second Colossus fight. I think I wasn't in the right mental state for. I think Shadow of the Colossus is like meant to be a pretty slow paced like game. Like 90% of the gameplay is literally you just riding around on like a plane, like an empty fucking plane, searching for the Colossi. And it's supposed to be like a very like, it's supposed to let you sit there and think and let you wonder, and like that's the beauty, right? Shadow of the Colossus is overrated. I kind of agree. I respect it. I like the game so far, and I think it's really cool. But I think like Shadow of the Colossus is like not a game that most people should like. It's a pretty like drab, boring, like philosophy, like dry, boring, which I love. But, like I think it's like not really a game that most people should like, but a lot of people seem to like love it. Maybe it was just for the era, like riding around like a semi-open world like that was so stunning. I just don't know. I didn't play it when it came out, so I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's just so many pieces of media, you know, you just can't get to everything, Gears. Absolutely. And there's a lot of, there's so many pieces of media that I know that I would love, right? But I just haven't gotten to it yet, you know? There's only so much you can do. So much time. Yeah, if you disagree, if you think Shadow of the Colossus isn't overrated, super obviously fair position. I'm not hard on it. I respect it. What's up, Untotes? I do think it's probably not for like everybody. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to do in Shadow of the Colossus, just not out in the open. Fair enough. Once again, I want to preface, I'm not very experienced with Shadow of the Colossus. This is very much like a first impressions thing, so I don't have any hard stances on this. I want to be really, really clear. anyone who's played this game for more than like 5 hours is gonna have a way more understanding and way more of a better opinion on it than me. What's up, Untotes? How you doing, dude? I would love to watch more of the Twilight Zone. I saw a couple episodes. I had a teacher in middle school that loved the Twilight Zone and would let us watch it during English class, which is hilarious. I want to watch more of that with Casey at some point. I don't think she's never seen it. It's pretty interesting. Twilight Zone just really like pioneered that genre. Like Twilight Zone really the Twilight Zone really pioneered things like Black Mirror and like other shows like that, or anything that like did like that kind of edgy meme. Edgy, like, what's it called? Boomer Black Mirror? Yeah, exactly, Untotes, exactly. I really want to watch, like, all of Twilight Zone at some point. I feel like it's a show that, yeah, pioneering, deserves the respect. I actually hilariously have a video on my channel covering that topic, Zell. If you Google how to find a team in PokeMMO, there's a couple different methods that have different positives and negatives that the video covers. Hopefully that should be helpful to you. And if you can't find it, let me know. I'll link it to you. Scam charm. I appreciate the charm nonetheless, whether it was a scam or not. There we go. Another charm ended. No blue cow achieved, unfortunately, but that's okay. Still a really fun day, really fun stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. I'm going to be calling it for today. Dislike if you didn't enjoy your time here. That's totally okay. If your time was enjoyable enough, maybe leave a sub on the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord links down below if you care about that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do go a long way but are never needed. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later, and good shiny luck to all. Peace.